Did I die? Hello?
No, I can
No,
still
we
hear
can
you.
hear
We
you.
can still hear you.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go away from my computer while I go make dinner. So you guys, I'll be
All right.
back as soon as I can. All right.
By the
But I
way,
did start
Auntie,
recording, so I'll be back.
Yeah.
that's
So, Armored, you're
disgusting,
saying?
isn't it? That's
What?
disgusting, isn't it?
What is?
What I just rolled.
I mean, I personally think you shouldn't be rolling these things right now, but you know
Sorry,
what?
it's me.
You do you.
It's me testing out the sheet, see if everything's in order.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the.
Also, new monsters.
Mm, I
Sorry.
can't.
And now I will switch over to public.
Mm, I'm 100%. If we do include the either the Warriors Codex revised, either that or
Grit
add
and glory.
Grit and Glory, which honestly I think you could include both of those together.
Exactly. Here's the thing, though. I want to only use one of them because I don't want to overcomplicate the
But
already
they
thing.
mix together so great together. I personally really like them just for the small changes they do to the classes. Like Warlocks, Hex becomes a part of their spell list. You don't need to spend a thing for that.
You don't need
Only
to devote a
the
spell slot to that, and I understand. It's just that everything
also
aside, I'm ignoring the subclasses. That those are not what I'm. You can choose those,
yeah,
but
but
I'm not gonna for yeah.
it's the options for the base classes that is really nice. Like
Yeah,
Thirsting Blade becomes
we can discuss this later though. In the meantime, but I'll just post the thing there. Anyways, where were we? Yes, when we last left our band of definitely not murder hobos, you had decided to go out into the wilds to look for a ley line as well in order to better communicate with your individual patrons, as well as to go see about that weird owl bear thing that Flint's Flint's patron himself had given unto him.
is Flint even here? Did,
Lamb Chopper is not, but I will be controlling his character until oh, until he
oh,
returns.
okay. Is he connected and just gone elsewhere?
No, he's not online. It looks like.
Did anyone ping him yet?
I did PM him.
Well, add him in the server, Doodle. I'll
I added
actually.
him in the PMs. I think. Hold on, let me. But yeah, about 12 times. So I think that's a minimum. But that aside, getting distracted. Where was I? Yes. So party was making their way out into the forest, out of civilization, the comforts and safety of civilization, to actually investigate this hint, as well as to speak with your own individual patrons. Uh, Beforehand, though, you also wanted to. But for that, we will need to look for. You are looking first for the ley lines before you're going to the cave, in case if it's like on the way. So I do need
Oh,
to know whom amongst you would like to do that check.
I believe Vera has the Wayfinder, the Wayfinder feat. It's either Flint or Vera has that feat that allows them to track ley lines.
Well, not necessarily track, but know if they're nearby. Hold on.
Well,
Lay
they're
Initiate was the one that Flint has.
okay. There's lay initiative, and there's another one that makes it easier to find them.
Yes, but I believe. And hold on, I'm just pulling up your sheet just to be sure because I don't want to assume. Let's see here. Yeah.
Because that's vaguely something I remember she saying she was going to take back
Or is
in
it?
the uh, in that small town that was built kind of on the massive ley line.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. It doesn't look like she picked it up. Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like she picked that up. Because
Okay.
of yeah,
What?
she has the
So
option to train for it, but she doesn't have it. I
okay.
remember because of her
Uh,
research into the supernatural.
what check is needed?
A lot of Arcana checks
Okay.
to even research the ritual.
Well,
Yeah.
to find the ley line.
Well, to find just to find the ley lines. Yeah, it would just be an investigation check actually.
Investigation. I mean, I have a 12 to it. Uh, is there any one of the party members that could give advantage?
It requires proficiency, and let's see here for Flint. Oh, he doesn't have proficiency either.
None of them do. I'll just roll base then.
Based. Alright, 22. You do find one, but it is a lesser ley line. The connection won't be as strong as with that, much more from that much more powerful ley line. That being said, it'll still make it a little noticeably easier to commune with your patron.
The DC. Okay, so thematically, the DC is lowered, but it's not advantage.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I guess I'll go first then.
Oh yeah, wait, do you have proficiency in investigation? I didn't see
I
on your
have.
character sheet. Oh, oh, okay, I missed out. I didn't see that. Yes, you would have had an advantage. So if you want, you can roll again to see if see if that one was the.
Okay. 22 would have been it.
It's a nice day
Hello?
today, isn't it? Hello.
Yeah. Haven't been outside at all today. Did laundry. That's about it.
I have been I have been working on some story things for my character.
Oh, how neat. I've been I've been figuring out what I want to do, how I want to take the Thursday Friday
I
character.
have returned. Sorry about that. That was Discord being
I
Discord.
Well,
No.
when
I
isn't this
do
Yes,
not
but
worry about
also
it.
yes. Anyway, so what's yours? Yeah, so the weak ley line is on the way.
Okay. Neat. What is it? Arcana to commune?
Depends from patron to patron. In your case, it would be a survival.
Survival. Okay. Uh, just normally.
Normally, yes. 30.
Okay.
It's at first it's like set yourself up and you're like, and you kind of have second thoughts before just in that familiar brambly ground.
Do I immediately see them? Him, her, whatever?
They are the vines,
Yeah.
so yes.
Yes. Well, I'll, I guess I'll walk up to the vine.
All right.
Walk,
Just
walk.
sake of expediency, do you have any questions for them?
I do. I have actually two or three. Um, my first one is how do I want to phrase this? Do you wish to be concealed among the world? Is it my duty to spread the word of the Blackthorn Grove?
All right. You don't get a yes, but you don't get a no. If you want, you can roll it in insight, with advantage due to you being connected to it in more than one way.
Okay.
Oh, it does have advantage, remember, so, yeah.
Oh, right. Uh,
You sense it does, but not right now. As in, it'll let you know when it wants to be revealed to the world. But for now, lay low, stay safe.
Layla,
If something needs to be done, they'll let you know.
Okay. Um, I I ask what is. I want to ask what is your situation with the blood thief as I pull it out of my magical hand. That's totally a bag of holding, but not the trickster's hand. But I ask, why do I feel a need to? I know there's more of these relics. Why do I feel a strong need to collect them?
Let's see here. It simply says 5 words. It wants to be whole.
Okay. Uh, Third question. Is my father related to the Grove at all? Uh, just that.
You get a yes.
Okay. Uh,
They don't elaborate, they just say yes.
okay. I'll have a talk with Daddy about that when I find him. I guess a follow-up question. Know where he is.
No.
Okay. And
It's an apprehensive, like it's saying no and it's being truthful, but there's something else, like it doesn't know, but it, like, how do I put this? It's not, it thinks it has something, but it's not certain.
Okay. Do I want to further pry?
That's your choice. You are in good standing with it.
Mm-hmm. I will ask nicely. Any information would be kind of it.
Persuasion, normally.
Normally.
Because if this were like any other question, it would be with advantage, but this is something that it wants to be sure of, so.
Okay. Any like hunches or guesses would be
Appreciative.
Yeah.
16. It doesn't want to throw you into danger because the ideas it has are in very dangerous locations.
Okay.
And it will not, if it can avoid it, throw you in particularly dangerous situations where you cannot, come back from.
Okay. And actually, that goes in great with my last question, actually. If I'm to go into more dangerous scenarios, I think it's about time I got stronger. Hence hence the next step in the deep chain, the pact initiative, I guess.
Alright. That will require basically it will speak to you more on that later. At the moment, you and your allies have a task to complete.
Okay, so he'll
You
talk to
know,
me.
talk more when we're basically talk more when we're on your when it works for you. Right now, you're busy.
When I have free time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all I need of it then, unless it has
Alright.
something, unless it has some knowledge or any tasks it wants me to do that's not a part of the pact initiative.
Simply survive.
Simply survive. Pog. I can respect it.
All right. Meanwhile, Alex, will Norlai try to commune with her patron god?
I
Alex?
don't know.
Oh, right,
Don't
he's
know.
away.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
don't even.
Let's see here.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Well, I guess in the meantime we can talk about something. No, I'm not gonna. Actually, no. Yeah. So, thoughts on the things that that Hajime and Norlai have access to, based on the stuff that I've sent you.
Oh, are you talking about the spells?
Yes. Now that you have a lot more time to think about it.
I I feel like Druid got gimped. Uh, with all the highest level of blood magic being level 2, Druids got gimped. Warlocks, on the other hand, didn't.
It is thematically consistent, but I understand where you're coming from.
At least like a third or fourth level. But I understand like druids aren't the main practitioners. Normally they're kind of against the whole hemomancy red magic.
Well, generally anything that disturbs the balance, and blood magic, yeah, that's pretty, yeah.
I can definitely understand that. I'm more curious about like the void magic and the fiendish magic, because no matter what patron you have, there's always going to be fiendish ties to it. Not necessarily meaning that they are fiendish, but they have like little tentacles into that area.
Yeah, and
And
then there's Mythos magic, which is Cthulhu BS.
When I hear mythos magic, I think of sanity magic. And I don't know how true that actually is.
Kinda, I'll PM you some stuff later, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm see any sort of like ritual or anything I could do to like sacrifice a because there's this one particular sandy magic from the archive that you kill you when you kill a freshly when you have a fresh corpse, you make a sacrifice to Relech or whatever the being
Relay.
is, but
Relay.
Relay,
There's, yeah.
but that can easily be changed to whoever you're worshiping. In this case, like
Or whoever, what otherworldly being you serve, or what other great old one you serve.
exactly, that can be done for anything, and it's really interesting because like you get a whole bunch of different benefits. I believe I've sent it to you a little bit, like a
Yeah,
couple of weeks.
I did read. Yeah,
And
I remember because I put it in All's Whale.
mm-hmm. And I love the idea of rituals to like a dark patron to gain even a momentary boost that lasts that doesn't last for terribly long, but anything. I've always liked that idea, and I feel like that's something Hajime would do.
Well, that being said, let's see here. Alex, are you there?
I think he'd announce like what he's actually here.
Yeah. In which case, Flutter, are you there? Awesome. Yeah. Okay.
Pog. No one's here.
No
I am
one's here.
here.
Crab Ray. Oh.
Oh,
None of the main party who are or have already been introduced are here. Crab Rave.
none of the people who actually matter.
I
as
can
of
be
right-
here.
Ah, there we go. Sorry.
Oh,
Let's see here.
yo, Pog.
By the way, I am flipping you off. Not you, Flutter. Me and Duke go way back, so
He's
Yeah.
slipping off Duke.
Well, I said as of right now, so.
well, to be fair, I'm old. I am 30 at this point, so I think I'm allowed to go senile.
Old
Whatever.
man.
Hey, back in my day, the DM used to have to roll for us.
Unironically true, but anyways.
No, seriously. For you whippersnappers, during first edition, DM had to roll, and it was a D6.
I remember
Yeah, I
that.
remember.
Those sucked. I'm not going to pretend like, oh, those were the days. No, that sucked.
Yeah. Well, that being said, Flutter feedback.
Pardon?
Oh, we heard some feedback on your end. Not exactly what it couldn't hear exactly what it was, but just let you know out of courtesy and all that. Well, okay, that should be fine. All right. Yeah, Flutter. So that way there's something being done. Is there anything
Yes?
Vera would like is there any being that Vera would like to speak to? That she's made a sort of pact with?
Well, she remembers contacting Kilo that one time. And he's really the only divine being that she has a connection to other than the abomination. And so she's going to try to contact him again.
Alright. In this case, it would just be an Arcana check. DC is relatively low, so.
Can you make that for me? I don't have Roll20 up at the moment.
Oh, that's fine. Give me a moment. There we go.
And before Nat 1.
Nah, it's an 18. Close! It's close, but it's not.
No dice?
Oh, no, it succeeds. Let's see here. So you do perform.
Modified 18?
You do begin to commune. Yeah, modified 18. You manage to commune to Tilo in the void. It's your boy. In this case, technically man, but what have you.
Technically mouse.
True. Yeah, anyways. Semantics. Any questions you have for him?
First, I'm going to remark that I don't think I'll ever get used to communicating with such mythical figures.
He simply responds with good. But you should be, you're keeping that semblance of normalcy, so you have a way out. You can go back to normal after all of anything you're doing is done.
Well, I have many questions, nonetheless. I've got many questions, the least of which is what truly happened during that last battle you were in, because, there are some historical questions, but that's getting distracted. I gotta keep my focus. I tell him about about my discovery of this abomination and asks if he knows what it could be.
He knows of he. Oh, he is wondering. He responds by saying, asking if, wondering how long it was going to take for you to ask that question, which you can easily imply that he knew.
Well, I had to discover it first.
Yeah. Those are a finicky thing. That being said, yours, no. Abominations in general, yes, because weirdly enough, in the void, they kind of sometimes creep in. They bother him sometimes, but they're easily dispatched.
And after seeing what that thing could do, if you are able to easily dispatch such a being, then your power is not over exaggerated.
It helps to spread your influence and get your power back, oftentimes more than what you had originally given.
Why would such a being want to control me to such a degree? Like, to the point of making me of minor day-to-day inconveniences.
He's not sure. Abominations eat first, ask questions later, which is why your situation is so odd. He's not entirely sure. Maybe someone in your lineage somehow communicated with them, but from what he knows, that's like trying to convince a devil to give to charity without there being a hitch to it. It's almost unheard of as far as he knows.
Whenever I discovered it...
trying to... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
He thinks that maybe he was trying to protect you from its own existence. Maybe he was trying to ensure you don't know, just for the sake of no one knowing about its existence. Or maybe its intentions are, or maybe its intentions are neither good nor evil.
When I tried to discover it, it tried to manipulate me even to the point of attempting to change my very personality. That does not seem like a good thing to me.
He mentions that, from what he's seen, good and evil are different in the eyes of mortals compared to, well, outsiders. What's good for a devil is not good for you. But then again, actually, what was this about about it changing certain things? Sorry, I did not put that in my notes. My bad. Can you fill me in on that quickly, Flutter? Oh dear. Discord, why are you doing this to me?
Oh,
Discord,
there we go.
why? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you fill me in on the last bit? What was it about
one of the measures that it tried to take against me that I made the charisma save against was it tried to one of the measures it tried to take to keep me from discovering it was to change my very personality to get me to not want to do it.
It wasn't personality, it's perception.
Oh, I thought you said personality.
Oh no. It was just think of it like child like internet children's safety measures.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I have been taking measures to try to integrate my training uh my training in the ways of a paladin is very different from my training back home as a warrior poet. So I've been trying to uh, integrate the training of one into the other. I've been considering what would happen if I tried to make a pact with myself. A pact with my, I guess if you had, in technical terms, I guess I've been curious what would happen if I tried to make a pact with my arcane magic, as it were. But I was going to say but it sounds like you have something to say.
Huh? Oh no, I'm just listening. He's just. Oh no, I was just listening.
Oh yeah. But when I was doing some research on that, on those mana potions, I discovered a potion that would, in theory, truly integrate my two types of magic while guarding against influence from this abomination. But I'm concerned about what secondary effects it might have. Normally, I don't go. Normally, I would try to figure this out myself, and I have, but I would really like a second opinion on this before I went through with it.
Well, the Tapestry of Fate is down, and even if I were able to pull it up, I don't have that much power, at least in that area. What is your gut telling you?
My gut tells me. Well, it's hard to tell because last time I gave someone a potion, I didn't know what it did. They died, and that was my fault. So I'm concerned for obvious reasons.
Wow. Well, that's understandable. But keep in mind, you've gone this far. It would be a waste for it to all go down the drain now.
I suppose so.
With everything you've learned, with everything you've seen, even though you've exposed yourself to a lot of things you probably shouldn't have, there's really no going back.
I suppose so. My question is... Oh! Hey, do you know what this is? And then I show him the golden fur that spread on my finger.
Looks like a wart, and it's glowing. And it has a little bit of the... You sort of takes a... You can't really see him, but you hear a... Oh, a bit of angels. A bit of angel essence in there.
Angel essence? Where did that come from?
Angel essence... It's a general term. More along the lines of the entire soul of a angel is in there. You could pop it and let it free, but...
Where did it come from?
I don't know, did your patron eat anything weird recently?
I don't... Oh, I guess it is my... Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Well, either way, it's yours. It's yours until you don't want it to be yours. You just cut that thing off and it should just... Well, part of it will go back to the upper plane, but he's not sure what will happen to it. He's not sure what will happen if it stays either.
That is... I wonder if I should do that. It is kind of uncomfortable. Um, Potion, though. If, I do, from what my research tells me, this potion will affect my magic. If it does affect my magic in a negative way and something goes very wrong, could I sell my magic to you to get rid of it?
If it comes down to that, he'd be willing to. But if you want, he can try to make some, due to his influence, subtle influence in you, he can attempt to assist in preventing any downsides from occurring to you.
That would be great. Yeah.
Alright. What are you... he just tells you, what are you waiting for? Discoveries weren't made by being safe.
Alright, I'll do it.
And being heroes, even less safe.
Yeah, I didn't really set out to be a hero. I was just pissed. Honestly.
Yes. Do you think I wasn't before? Do you have any questions? More questions for him?
Oh, many. I'm going to, until he boosts me out, I'm just going to bug him with, historical questions.
Alright. Basically, in regards to the fight, just cut it short. Basically, he's not entirely sure. He kind of lost... He thinks he lost consciousness or full consciousness after hour 12. And everything else after that is a bit of a blur.
Do you think you could have been possessed by an outside force?
Maybe, but he's not complaining with the end results.
Ooh. That weapon that my sister left me, the one that's possessed by the Chain Devil, I wonder if it was something like that. Ooh, I should try to communicate
And all
with
his
this
stuff
thing.
he got was from an old wizard not an old wizard, but a wizard a long time ago he met.
Well, he's certainly old now.
He should be. Or he might not be. He looked like a kid. Or he should, or he might not actually. He almost looked like a kid when he first met him. Apparently he was over 1,000 years old. But yeah, any other questions that are non-historical?
Let me think. No, I already asked him that one. Oh, what do you know of... Okay, out of character. Ceres, Vera's sister. It was the cult of Asmodeus that, called in their debt to her, right? I mean, her debt to them. Her family debt.
From
or
what
something
you
like
know, yes.
that? Okay, I'm going to ask, what do you know of the cult of Asmodeus? Apparently we had a debt to them that my sister had to pay off.
Church of Asmodeus now, but yeah. He's not sure. He doesn't watch over every single mouse folk. He does his best, but he's not a god. So yeah, but maybe even he's had to deal with the Asmodean clergy at one point. He paid off his debts really quick though, so could be anything from.
What kind of debt?
Something with a demon problem a long time ago.
So, like, what?
It's not a problem anymore, but yeah.
Well, like, what kind of services did they render?
Exorcisms, executions, huntsmen, knights, ill riggers, what have you.
I need to find a way to contact this church at some point. That shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe they have a chapter here, actually. I'll have to look into that.
It's the Avroni Union. If there's anywhere you'd find them, you'd definitely be there.
Exactly. Maybe Lucius Hope is here. Might be worth looking into.
Alright. Any other questions?
Yes, I've heard of the Nephilium cult.
Never heard of them. He's never heard of them.
Fair enough.
I've returned.
Hello.
In that case, okay, out of character, Vera has many more questions, but they're all historical, so
Yeah.
we'll just, yeah.
It can be done. Yeah.
You could just PM him the questions you have and answer it later.
Yeah, you can do that and I'll answer them later.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that's off screen. It's like not even like important questions. Like, what was life like back then? What was the mass social structure like? Et cetera, stuff like that.
Yeah. And you, as you know, you finish all your questions. Alex, is there any questions
Any questions for?
for Jack?
Oh, for Jack Cross.
Yeah, directly, since you're at a lesser ley line. Sorry, at a weak ley line, so you could. The connection's not amazing, but it's better than it was. And it normally is.
Thematically, the DC is decreased.
Ah.
At a greater one, you'd have an advantage on your check too.
And the DC, oh, not a greater one, a Titanic one. The DC is drastically decreased, and you have advantage.
Oh.
But those are unstable and dangerous.
Literally not knowing what to ask, like, I don't know, point me to the nearest dragon that wants to get drunk. I got nothing.
Then that's easy. You don't have any questions.
Yeah, like, literally the only one would be like, point me to the nearest dragon that wants to get drunk. I don't know.
Alright. If you want to ask that question, a religion check.
Let's see. That's 11, nope.
That's still a success. That's barely a success.
Wow.
So, easy enough. He basically tells you that, well, rather the Tapestry of Fate right now is a mess.
Like,
However, what little he is able to glean, well, as long as you stick with this group, you might find a dragon bad enough to want to test out your alcohols. He's not sure, but there is a possibility.
Yeah, it's huge quotes on might.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give you false hope or anything like that.
No, that's fair. It's like
he knows it's one of your life goals, and he doesn't want to, give you too much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, the fact that there's even a chance is good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. It's like, imagine after hanging up, it's like, wait, what do you mean the Tapestry of Fate all messed up? Jack, God damn it.
He'll just.
That would be perfectly cut humor, just being like, all right, bye, Jack.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Tapestry of Fate are fucked.
Yeah.
Just go through the tunnel. I'm sorry, the number you have dialed.
I don't know. You just paper crumble. Our connection is gonna, and then before just hanging up abruptly.
Jack, shut up.
I'm sorry. The number you are trying to reach is disconnected right now. Please call back later or try again some other time.
Yeah, and just for flavor, when you finish your communing with your individual patron deities or beings, there's like little markings around you as a sign of their temporary presence. Okay, so Hajime, a black thorn, a black rose with a very vicious-looking thorns. For Norlai, a patch of like frost and a little,
Well, I would
a very
imagine.
small snowman.
Well, I would also. Probably could also imagine as like a patch of what is it called? The holly.
Mistletoe?
Yeah, holly. Yeah, like a patch of holly starts growing. Like, because
Well, a small patch,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Not have to be
Haj-
permanent or harvestable, but yeah.
I
And
mean,
in the case of
Hajime,
Vera, the tips of the grass are kind of look like steel or iron.
hmm. So what is there like an actual black rose growing near or on
Yep,
her?
and well, in front of you, basically.
Oh, oh, I will.
You can take that if you wish.
I'm gonna take that. I have a, I have the red rose that the shopkeeper gave me, and now there's this black rose with red thorns.
All right. And there's also, oh, I almost forgot to mention that yes, yeah, just to confirm, you did take Benor, so yeah, she is
Uh,
standing on watch.
does Druidcraft preserve plants material?
No.
I think it helps them grow, but not preserve them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That being said, we'll just continue on. I'll PM Lamb Chopper his questions and stuff. But in the meantime, you guys make your way to the cave. It's dark, it's dank, it's damp. You can smell the musk of something in the air in that cave. Overall, 4 out of 10 would not recommend in terms of caves. Would much prefer like the cave of a troll or something. It would be far more hospitable.
Okay. Does now with this dire owl bear, do we need to capture it? Do we need to knock it unconscious, or do we need to full out kill it?
He was just told to go there.
And
You may not see a live. You may or may not see a live one.
all right, so we were just told to find one. So we weren't told dead or alive. So I'm going with dead because I don't think we're gonna bring one along peacefully.
Well,
Well, I mean,
this
unless I could get
the
it blackout drunk.
this 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 the tooth that she Hazme pulls out is specifically from this dire owl bear that is in this specific cave. Dead or alive isn't really a matter isn't really a matter of question. Do we if there is one alive, should we take it alive? Do we kill it? Do we kill it nice? She does air quote nicely.
Yeah, Flynn was the one told to take care of the owlbear, so he would be the one to know, wouldn't he?
Specifically, find the owl bear and never said anything after that.
Yeah, so.
But we'll say that.
Alright, so if you get
Well,
another message being told what to do with the owlbear, let us know as we just.
But since it's from an angel that is generally quite violent, the implication may be to kill it, unless I don't know something obvious shows up.
Yeah, if we're giving clear indication not to do otherwise, we're gonna kill this thing.
yeah, she Hajime would recommend not to use spells, because she would like to take the hide if she could.
Just looks at heavy armor. It's like, I don't know if something's gonna work in this situation.
Well, spells damage the quality of the hide.
So does bludgeoning and slashing damage.
Well, bludgeoning less than
Noticeably less, but not less than piercing.
Then I'll aim for the skull, unless you want to keep the head as a mantle. I mean, if all you care about is the belt, I'll just aim for the head.
Okay. I mean, it works. I don't see any further issues or problems.
All right. So I need to know what sort of. What am I thinking? No, not marching order. What am I thinking of? Formation. Yes, that's the word I'm thinking of. Yes, formation. Just set it up on the Roll20 thing,
Okay.
and are able. You might actually. Yeah.
Yeah, just place it on the map where how we'd be positioned as we're going in the cave. Because I assume it's wide enough for all of us to fit through, and it's not narrow.
Oh yeah, easily.
I mean, it has to fit a dire owlbear,
Yeah. So,
and owlbears are kind of massive.
Yes, they're chunky.
If oh.
yeah, I have IAC, so it'd be a good idea to be near front.
Mm.
Well, I have like 23. I don't know what your AC's at.
I don't currently have armor on, but even then, I have a +5 shield with a +4 dex.
Well, not +5 shield.
Well, +3,
Plus 3.
which makes it a base 5 AC.
Yeah.
Okay, wise guy. I have a 20.
Thank you.
I have a 22 in armor.
God, if we traded shield, my AC would be near back. Actually, I still would need to upgrade my armor. Never mind.
Yeah, I need. There's a feat that's that's exotic proficiencies on the craftsman, and I want the hardened leather. That's a +13. It's a 13 plus your dex.
Oh god, if I went with like the like the heavy version of the plate, it'd be ridiculous. But I don't think I have the proper. Well, with the magical, if it's counting magic, if it lets me use magical items with kind of like I can practically use those armors.
Yeah. The shield was actually a gift from my previous character that since he's a politician doesn't need it anymore.
Yeah.
It's a Dawnwood shield plucked from the World Tree as a going away gift for him.
Neat.
+3 shield that provides an elemental resistance, and as a reaction, you can choose to become resistant to that elemental damage you're subjected to.
That's pretty neat. Like I honestly should think about trying to get my armor magically enchanted on this sword because it's just standard adamantium.
I mean, adamantium is really nice.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I realized I need to do that, so we'll wait for Flutter to place.
Well, and also, one moment. Sorry, give me a moment. My dog just came in and he's
Attention.
he's no, it's water and food. He's being cranky again. Because he ate them. He finished up his water and his food entirely during lunch, and I refilled it up, and he ate that, and now he's. I'm not. You know what? I'm just not gonna give. I'm just not gonna give him any more food and water because I don't want to. I don't want him to end up puking it out. That's bad for him overeating. But I still have to appease him some way, so I'm just gonna. Give me a moment. Oh, and before I forget, there's you also do notice. Does anyone have a past perception over Oh, am I kidding? One of you already has a passive perception over 20. You would notice strange writings on the entranceway of the cave.
What about a passive perception of 20?
Then you would also notice it.
Okay. Hajime will point that out, like these strange writings are quite peculiar.
Let's see. Is it in our language I recognize?
I'll just outright ask, do any of you know Celestial?
Hold on.
Yes.
Nope. Strangely enough, that's not one of the ones that took.
I mean, not really strange. The being you're pulling power from is a Fae, so
Yeah, so it'll be yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
But at least Nastuk's got bigger.
So what do it say?
it appears to be. This would require a Arcana check because it doesn't appear to be writings per se upon closer inspection. It looks like some sort of runes, not in runes, but like it's in a formulaic
Kind of like
writing,
magic
not
writing in a spell book kind of deal.
yeah, that sort of thing.
Alright.
Okay, it's just an angelic script.
Yeah.
Is this at anything because I can read Celestial?
No, it would be normally.
Okay.
19. That still isn't too bad.
With a 12 modifier it is.
Oh yeah. Roller rolls, man. They happen.
So, how's everyone's day going?
So far so good.
Vera can also make the check to read if she knows Celestial.
Yeah. So.
One moment, I'll be right back. My dog is. I need to appease him somehow. So,
Go
maybe
appease the
15 years
doggo.
old. You may be 15 years old, but that doesn't mean you're. You know.
You have to grow
My
up.
senior.
Go do the doggo.
Yeah. But. Yeah.
But yeah, how's everyone's day?
It's going alright. Like, better now than playing D&D. It's like freaking. Like, a Tuesday game I'm in I kinda got phased out. Not intentionally, but just like through DM wanting to change to a different new campaign setting, my character kinda got just phase shifted out because it didn't fit the setting. So I might be getting ahead of, like, if I don't come up with something, I might be getting kicked out of that campaign just through of just having nothing.
Recommendation: always go for a fighter. Anything vanilla from
or
fighter is
barbarian.
good.
Well,
Or barbarian.
well, it's
Barbarians are always needed.
Oh, here's the problem. It's like it's set in a apocalyptic future setting, which I don't do well with apocalyptic settings, let alone future.
Oh,
Like,
I have plenty.
If it was straight up just like it was a future setting, not apocalyptic, I would have a character. But I just
Why not Gunslinger?
Gunslinger works great. I have
Again,
an artificer.
Barbarian.
I have an artificer character that's a scrap merchant.
well, yeah.
Just a humble scrap merchant.
Well, the other reason why I'm bummed is because like it was like my character that I put a lot of work into that I've been wanting to play. It was in that previous, like in the original campaign before he switched over to the new one. So it was like.
So you have history with it. Understandable.
Yeah, it's like I swear that fucking character is cursed because every time I put in a campaign, something happens where I can no longer be a part of that campaign.
It's fine.
Anyways, we all have cursed characters. I would love to play Tabitha again, my gunslinger vampire.
I would still love to play my half-orc gladiator wrestling barbarian. Anyways, moving on. Getting distracted. I have returned. I have given him belly rubs. I have pulled because I completely forgot about it. I pulled his blanket from the drying machine, so it's nice and warm. And now he's just laying there like an old boomer with a with a kind of monster.
Uh,
Not even normal monster, it's white monster.
Ew.
okay,
No.
so what does the 19 tell good old
19.
Hajime?
Essentially, this appears to be a warding to keep a very specific creature inside. It
The
has its, I'd say, and for the last bit, it has something there, like maybe of the specific target, but this would require a religion check with disadvantage due to this
oh,
being, well, something very foreign even to you.
ooh, with my +2 to religion.
Hey, who knows, mate? Roll high.
Nope.
You don't know. You have no fucking clue.
You take
It's
initiative
just
before rolling, man. It just
how do I put this? Everything there is weird and then weirder. Nothing helps.
She will point this out. These markings are to keep a creature inside this cave. She kind of points to specific things here and there. I can't tell you what creature itself is being warded against, but there's something here that in angelic script that is protecting the outside world from this creature. Possibly something to do with Flint and his patron.
yeah.
Perhaps
Yeah, if I had to take a guess, probably his patron locked it safely inside so we can take care of it.
Lenore
does it
chimes in.
look
Maybe someone serving his patron.
Yeah, that too. That's
does
That's
it
even
look
lower.
like does it look like the script is wearing off at all? Like this protection is starting to fade?
Oddly enough, no. Like, even looking at it and the stone around it, it should be like starting to fade, but it's not.
Huh. You think Wahia entirely that the these runes will start to fade, but they're still strong as ever. Yeah, the stone's starting to chip a little bit, but this cave is very protected from the elements.
Good things.
This is concerning. I'm just going to pop my sword and shield just in case.
Ah, yes, Pokemon Sword and Shield. That was
Uh,
bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was terrible. It was uncalled for. It was diabolical. I'm
you
sorry.
should.
Not
How,
really.
how dare. So, uh,
Anyways.
back to the blade. I'll summon my weapon.
Alright. Let me just sit down Benor. Just right there, because that's where she would reasonably be. I'll just say Flint is going to be right behind, right there, yeah. Alright. So, suffice to say, it's as you walk into the cave, you immediately feel a presence of not dread, really, but general unease. Sort of like when you're walking into a place you don't actually know for certain that you shouldn't be walking into it to there, but you feel like almost instinctually that you shouldn't be here. This
well,
this is not a good place.
well, of course, we're walking into an owlbear's den.
And as you make your way there, you see the owl bear lying on the ground with a crimson sword at its back. It does not appear to be moving.
uh, medicine
Uh,
check to see what the fuck's going on, or is it Arcana?
can I?
I'm just going to tell you right as you approach it, it is very clearly dead. Upon
I'm
closer
going.
inspection, as you actually get a much more clear line of sight with this thing. It's dead as hell. There's
Uh,
maggots coming at eating the eyes and all that. It's not a pleasant sight.
I'll poof my sword and shield away and take a closer look at the weapon itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can investigate the weapon with you. See if I can discern anything from the make or the properties just from family heritage.
As you look at it, it's not made of any metal that you've ever seen of. In fact, you're not even sure that this is not even a metal to begin with,
Is
as it has a very deep crimson tinge to it. And do you touch it?
I touch it?
It ripples as you make contact with it, like almost as if you were to like drop a pebble into a still pond.
What is it made of?
Can I
Wood?
can I can I roll something to see if this is one of the weapons of the Blackthorn Grove?
That would be I would just say that this is very clearly not.
Okay,
Because
because
Blackthorn
this
Grove, it's a lot more physical, you know? You got your vines, you got your everything there, it's a lot more nature. This is just a straight up weapon that almost looks like a sword, but it's like entirely made out of this thing.
I'm going to I'll I know this is Flint's kind of thing, but I'm going to climb up on the bear and try to remove the weapon.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm gonna see. Can I roll something to know, like, to discern anything about this weapon? Like, anything at all?
Religion.
Alright. That's what.
She's just going to tell the rest of the people to cover me in case something bad happens.
Alright. Alright. As you're climbing up there, the smell isn't helping at all. It's like even you have to kind of reel back from this.
I've dealt with the Cabalpus stench, so
Yeah.
I think I'm fine.
Yeah, but then there's also the fact that you try to latch onto like the furs of the owl bear, and more often than not, you just end up pulling them off, and it's kind of like, oh, gross. When you try to like wipe it off, when you try to like shake your hand, and it just sticks onto your hand. It's just unpleasant. It's just unpleasant.
I gotta go check
If-
But you are, yeah. But it's just unpleasant, generally speaking.
Mhm.
What are we doing there? There we go. So I'll just tell him when he comes back. But let's see here. What in the world? Okay, I just need to pull up my notes because I had two encounters for this cave. One was without the Tome of Beasts and a Creature Codex, and one was with it. And now that I have both, I'm going to see what I wrote down here. Ooh, that's nice. But there we go. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cute. Mass, I need to send you this. This is just. Oh god, it's giving me feels. Feels I haven't felt in a long time. Well, I have felt before, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Come on, stop loading so slowly. Hmm. It's still, yeah, loading too slowly. Yeah, well, I'll PM it to you later. But suffice to say, yeah, it's difficult to climb up. Just because I just want to just give me a moment. I need to find it.
I've returned for now.
Hello. So yeah, with a religion check, while I'm pulling up the thing because yeah, with what you know, it is certainly that is a motif to a very specific sovereign angel of righteous fury that you remember, or at least a blade made of blood pierced through the back of something, whether it be a beast or human. It appears to be.
But
Or at least something that looks like blood, but yeah, basically.
yeah. So yeah, I'll make mention to that to the group. Not gonna leave them in the dark.
Alright. And as you climb up onto the body and try to pull the sword from the back of this long dead owl bear, good lord, this is on. You got like some fur stuck on your dress. It's not pleasant, but you manage to get on top. And you begin to pull it. It doesn't budge at all.
Not even with a 20 strength.
Not even with a 20 strength. It's like trying to pull a rock formation, or a piece of rock from a rock.
Can
I just
can I
yeah.
can I insight?
No.
I was about to make the jump to assumption, being like, well,
If this is Flint's patron talking to him, maybe he has to be the one to pull it.
I was literally about to say the same thing before I was cut off.
I said it first and better. So
You know, you could be nicer about things.
I
It is true.
could.
I was like middle of speaking. Yeah, you kind of like.
Anyways, so that aside, Flint will just climb on top with more ease, thanks to you.
Making
well,
a
you know.
pathway. Yeah. We get it.
Effectively, yeah. And he does let grass touch it, and as he does touch it, there is no ripple. There is no reaction from the sword
It's
at
solid
all.
to him. Yeah.
Yep, and it just for a moment he just stands there, just eyes looking forward at nothing, before he just sort of takes a deep inhale and he shakes his head a bit. And as that happens, let's see here, I need to set it down because I finally pulled it up. You see something creep from the shadows.
Oh,
You all hear the sounds of rattling chains and wailing moans of anguish all around you.
Oh, that's not good. Nature or religion to know what that is.
Religion.
Okay.
Get over it, Steve. We know your life. Yeah, we know your wife left you,
God damn it.
but she took the house.
Oh God, no! No, I didn't want to go there, but Jesus Christ, you had to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
While you're busy laughing your ass off, I'm gonna make the assumption that it's some kind of wraith or some kind of undead, vengeful.
It is not a wraith. It is not an undead. In fact, I'm pretty sure this isn't even a demon or devil. At the very least, you know it's not those. As the chains around in the shadows begin to writhe, and you see hundreds of faces, all in absolute agony. Hold on, I need to set them down. Come on. Come on. Just stop it. Get some help. There we go. Van. So. Oh, come on. Let's see. Come on. Stop it. There we go. Okay. You gonna play nice now? Are you gonna play nice now? No? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it's this thing. It's there. As you see, 4 humanoid forms. All of them wrapped in sort of having sort of crossed across their chest, sort of chains. Their eyes a glowing red, and their forearms appear to be enveloped in this sort of, how do I put this? This sort of crimson, like brambly, spiked
Uh,
mass.
all right.
Its lower portions are covered in black plate armor.
So now that I actually see them, can I make another religion check to actually detect them?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if I can actually know what these fucking things are. Yeah, that's better.
You are aware of what these creatures are. These beings are actually angels, which would be good, except from what you remember, these types of angels have been tortured and captured by, let's just say, not very nice beings
So tormented, twisted
to
angels.
serve. Well, yeah, evil.
Yeah, like tormented, twisted angels. Yeah, that's
I hear, and you hear, gentlemen, I don't think this is absolutely necessary. Coming from one corner.
oh boy.
Now, I apologize for my friends, for my colleagues' for all my colleagues' behaviors. It's very unprofessional. Why are you guys hiding in the shadows? Come on, just come on. We're trying to make friends. This is what always happens. You guys always screw it up by trying to be over dramatic. Oh, woe is me! I've been captured by some sort of evil being. All to just and I want to kill the ever living shit out of innocents. Now, come on, come on, have a little bit of decorum, have a little bit of class. As coming out of the shadows, you see an angel. But there's definitely something immediately off, as the area where the wings should be, well, they appear to be torn. Very torn. I will just post the full image of this sort of being here. And with your 15, yeah, that sort of angel is not very good. You generally don't want to see this sort of angel. Everything else about the angel is normal.
I'm guessing they sinned and off with the wing.
Partially off the wings, as the image will elaborate. For the most part, he looks, relatively pleasant. What you expect of an angel, except for the wings, which are kind of there. That being said, as he makes himself known, let me just set it down here. What am I doing? No, just there and there. Yep. And for a full image of these specific angels, let me just post that in Thursday group chat, just so that way you have something to look at. Yeah, not very nice looking, so I to say. Now, I am so sorry for my friends' behavior. It's unwelcome, and it's frankly unprofessional. Mr. Mrs. I think Mrs. as he points to Benor. Sorry, can you introduce yourselves? I'm so sorry. As the host of this party, I take full responsibility for these guys, knuckleheads' behavior. Come on, give me a break here. If you want to say your character's name or an alias, that is also fine.
He is
Oh,
named.
this was here, we'll step.
Oh, my character?
Oh, your character is not there yet.
Okay. Sorry, I'm zoning out.
It's fine.
All of our characters, or just one in particular?
Each of you who are there.
I'm going to, well, no point hiding it. I'll my perspective say, my name is Vera Churchmouse.
Church mouse. Never heard of that family. No, actually, I have, but it's relatively common. It's like, whatever. Pleasure to meet you. He just waits for anyone else. Matt? Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go next. I take a curtsy, I guess, either a bow or a curse. Doesn't really matter. And I explain formally, I am Hajime, Oka of the Takona family. It is my pleasure to meet you.
He claps to get his hands together. Excuse me. Out of character, that was me. My got something in my throat for a moment. Takona-san. Big bows. Arigato. He does a very deep bow. Kind of surprising that this angel's bowing before you. Anyone else introduce themselves?
I've returned.
Hello. Introducing names. You can choose not to disclose your name if your character would not reasonably want to disclose that to, it looks like, pretty evil angels.
Yeah, I would just straight up say I'm a servant of Jack Frost, and that's all you really need to know.
I know him. Okay. And Flint just says, I'm not comfortable with, just says that he's not comfortable with disclosing his name to each of these guys. He's understandable. And you, ma'am? It just says, Miss Vira will do. Okay. Mysterious. I like that. Wow, is this getting really tense? I am so sorry if it's feeling really tense. Guys, a minute, please. Come on, these people aren't gonna try to kill us. Come on. You guys aren't here to kill us, right?
Hajime just shrugs her shoulders.
All right, well, let's just try to be civil at first. If things become unpleasant afterwards, I'm sure we can come to an agreement. Right, guys? The other angels just don't respond. Okay, fine. Jeez, Killjoys. I just want to go alone. My name's Belial.
I'm gonna say, of course, there's no reason for violence. For violence here, Mr.
Belial. My name's Belial. Former angel.
Religion check.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Go
but
ahead.
for someone who actually knows a bit of demonology, that name.
I'm wondering why.
Here.
I'm wondering why he's saying it as Belial.
Because that's its name. Okay,
That is actually.
that is something.
I've always
That is
said it differently.
no, it's Belial, and that is not a name you want to hear ever.
Yeah, in this case, it's an English. Whatever. 11. Oh, air. Can hear some air on your end, Flutter.
Sorry, I made a religion check. 19.
19. Okay. So 11 for Norlai. A fallen angel, probably not a good one, good guy. Vera, though you're hesitantly knowledgeable of this sort of this Belial fellow. Originally, he served Helm, and he was really good at it. His job, just generally being an angel protection and all that. Some would say the best. That is until well, he did the nasty with the demon, and yeah, that's generally not looked good upon. As such, he was demoted from his, position rather violently. Because, yes, he did also conform with the demon, but according to some records, he might have done more, as in possibly trying to usurp Helm's position.
I'm just going
In
to
rather
that Tuesday.
I'm just going to curiously say, oh, Lyle, I think I've heard of you. Is it true that you actually tried to usurp Helm's position, or is that just hearsay?
Oh, please don't mention that name ever again, please, for my own sake. And the other angels actually kind of smirk at that. Oh, come on, you guys, it's not funny. But I don't want to bring up any of your guys' torture. It's not funny when I do it, huh? And their smiles immediately go away. Yeah, I fucking thought so. Anyways, yeah.
Sorry, that appears to be a sore one. Forget I said anything.
No, don't worry. I'm sure your sort of gestures, whoever you serve doesn't like me either, so it's no hard feelings. It's just nature. It's just nature. Anyways,
I don't give a rat's ass about that. I'm just curious. I'm a scholar. I gather stories. That's what I do.
Rat's ass, I like you. You got a sense of humor. Yeah, so let's just cut to the brass tacks now, shall we? If you're not here to kill us, well, we were expecting to speak with someone in particular. I believe, judging by the red eyes on that one, he points to Flint, him, regarding a possible job. See, we don't like our current position in life. No one does. No one. Not even. Sorry, I keep forgetting your god's damn name. He gestures towards the one in the corner right here.
Frank.
To which he just sort of says, "Let's kill Arnold." Yeah. Right. Colleagues, you can't really pick them, especially these times. So yeah, we're just all right. Look, we've basically cut a deal. Basically, we need somebody. We need to prove ourselves as willing to serve the cause of righteous vengeance by, well, entrusting it with someone else. Which is weird, because I would have thought maybe the whole thing would be us taking it into our own hands to try to right the wrongs. He tries to say something, but he just stops. No. That was the past. That was the past. Just calm down. Sorry, that was a bit unpleasant. I hit a bit of a sore spot there. Yeah, so I'm gonna need some help making sure that someone is properly punished. here's the thing. The whole thing with the owlbear, I think that's some sort of, I don't know, ritual as bait to summon us here. Which is fine, you know, we kind of knew it was coming, but we've been waiting here for like, I don't know, like actually, it doesn't really fucking matter. We don't need to eat or drink. We're generally trying to have a conversation. I try to have conversation with these guys. They just listen.
Actually, Hunter may point something out. Those runes, those markings in Celestial on the wall, they're to keep you guys from leaving, weren't they?
Yeah, probably one of his many, many, many servants. But yeah, basically.
If that's the case, who found you?
I think they were here beforehand. Honestly, I just thought those was just some graffiti or something. And you mortals still do graffiti, right? You know, on your stone on walls and all that. I'm joking. It's an angel joke. But people still do graffiti, right?
Mm.
That's not like some sort of bygone thing, like torporing.
Torporing?
All right, if you don't know what it is, it's probably for the best. It's quite barbaric. Anyways, so it is. You know, I thought it was graffiti. Honestly, probably it's my bad. I take responsibility. I should have been more careful with scoping the place out, see if it was booby trapped. But the offering was so enticing. But then it turned out to be a fake, and well, and here we are. You know, speaking to you guys.
Alright. So, you want the sword. You could pull the sword. Now you're telling us to give you the sword?
No, we got how do I put this? A job to cement us working under his boss in exchange for knowledge. Really good stuff. I think you guys might want.
And that job is.
Well, I'll tell you. If these guys can stop looking at you guys so creepily. Come on, guys. I'm serious. Now I'm starting to get it. No, this is embarrassing to me.
You know what makes
You
me
guys.
creepy? The fact that you keep pointing it out. I'm just ignoring them at this point. Seriously.
Here's the thing. I'm. It's just a habit, okay? Some things stick when you after working with Helm for such a long time. Guys, cool it with the intimidation factor, all right? We're trying to. It clearly doesn't work. Okay, so the whole gig.
Everyone, look, damn it!
Are they actually trying to intimidate, or is it
It's
just
like
him?
they're just standing, like imposingly.
Oh,
It's very faint, but yeah.
Oh, they're standing there menacingly.
Yeah, like on occasion, like one of them will like put their fingers up against their chin and crack it, and crack all of them at once.
Oh, cringy. Huh.
But yeah, I mean, tortured angels, but whatever.
It's supposed to be a tough guy move, but it's the opposite.
No, especially if you just do a finger. Like, do the entire fucking hand, Jesus.
I mean, it's all five. It's all four of the fingers, not including the thumb. But yeah, all simultaneously.
No, do the thumb too.
Okay. So what is it that you guys' mission is? Like, seriously.
Well, I think it's something that, despite us being following an alternative moral subscriptions, I think it's something that both of us can agree to. Killing a demon, a really bad one. Away! He just points at the right. We hold on. Sort of walks over and just pokes it, and the stone wall crumbles to reveal a passageway. Yeah, that'll lead you down to the Underdark. It's about like a few feet away, the demon that you're probably going to need to kill. Definitely going to need to kill. Suffice to say, it's not going to be easy. So if you guys need anything like maybe a favor, I mean, I can oblige. The 22,
Yeah.
22 on the insight. Yeah, he's telling the truth about the demon thing, but regarding the thing, he is offering, something. He is but keep in mind he's a fallen angel. He's trying to make it seem more innocent. He's really trying, and he's partially succeeding. But you've dealt with his kind before, his type before.
I'll also make that insight check. Even though I only have a +5.
Yeah, those are natural. You could unknown natural 20.
No. Why don't you cut my spell list? I don't want to.
By the way, I would like to apologize to everyone. I am making dinner.
Don't worry, I'm
No
busy
problem.
eating dinner.
I got a 16.
I mean, he seems like a nice enough fellow. You could probably trust him.
Yeah, but with my check, there's something up.
Yeah, he's trying to make it seem more innocent. Like he actually wants to help, but there's a catch.
Yeah, I'd just be like, bullshit.
You seem nice, maybe a little too nice. But
Come on, I can't blame a bastard for trying. Anyways, if you need anything, I can help ish for a price. Don't go bothering these guys. They're more of the stab and burn and torture kind of guys.
So they're like my mother-in-law.
okay.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but I mean,
So I am legitimately curious what sort of she does air quotes on help.
I mean, I've got some. If any of you die, you can pay me, so that way I can with a little something something, so I can bring it back.
I'll pass.
Raise dead, in his case.
Yeah, we're good on Revivify, but thank you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, or if you wanted a little bit of help to make the guy a little bit easier to handle, I mean, I'm willing to. I mean, we're all willing to carry our weight if, for a little something extra.
I'll give it 2 minutes.
If you're offering to help out, you seem awfully strong, fallen angels. Why haven't you bested this demon yourself then?
Because the deal was that, well, that unless given permission, and to be frank, we kind of don't want to do it because, yeah, let's be honest.
You're lazy?
Fighting demons, yeah, that too. But fighting demons, we can do it, but we're cheap. We're not cheap. We know our value. We value ourselves more than just a normal angel who just just comes down and helps just because it's some vague moral standing. The world ain't cheap, and neither are we.
Just out of curiosity's sake, what is your price?
Only that depends. It's on a per 6-second basis.
per round of help.
Basically, yeah.
The fuck is per 6 seconds bullshit?
I mean, again, we're angels. We're fallen angels. We've been around for a while. So, you know, you gotta admit, we know our things. We know how to protect ourselves. And if you want that exclusive premium stuff.
Just how strong are you? Just how strong are you?
I mean, I can bring the dead back to life. I can control a mass amount of people whenever once a day. I can raise down on disgusting plague on innocent people. I can control the minds of any person I wanted. And I can heal you however many times I want.
Can you
I'd say
outdrink
pretty
someone?
powerful.
Can you outdrink someone?
I'm immune to drink, so that would require me to, be able to. If we're talking about a fair fight, the fair drinking contest, then, it would be unfair for me to do it, okay? I'm just gonna leave that at that. But yeah. We know how to fight. We're pretty good at it too, but only be there for a few rounds.
You still haven't mentioned your price on the. And
Right.
what was this? What was this extra you were just briefly mentioning?
Oh, like bringing you back, maybe some healing instead. Things like that, Angel stuff that I'm still able to do. It also depends on what you'd want. Well, you want me to stand behind you and be Mr. Nice Guy and just pat you on the back, tell you everything's all right, and heal you whenever you get hurt? That'll cost you a favor of equal value, basically.
Okay, so
Hmm.
really quick above game. Has it been 10 minutes? Because I said, I got player. Oh, I can totally just do that. Above, this would be above game because I totally propped up the spell. If we got 10 minutes, he's just sitting there just talking, offering us help. I'm gonna be casting this and be like, yeah, hold on, give me 10 minutes.
And he's like, what are you doing? I'll say, yeah, you can. So,
just looking down, just be like, don't worry about it.
pretty crazy stuff. Whatever. Yeah, I can just bring you back from the dead whenever you need. I can bring you. I can. Oh dear, Mouse Duke just DC'd Crab Rave. Oh, Mouse Duke is back. No Crab Rave.
I'm like,
Hello?
if
We can hear you, Mouse.
Okay.
You're saying Vera? You're saying Flutter?
so I'm saying, the question is, if we give payment in advance, then we don't necessarily know how many, what kind of help we would need until after the battle's over.
Assuming we even need help to begin with.
Exactly, we could be paying for nothing.
We're pretty stacked as is. I want to know why this guy is dancing around the favors, or not favors, like the help he's willing to give and the cost. Is it like a favor for, what is he willing to do in that 6 seconds?
That would be, did you roll your insight?
I
For earlier when I was talking about the demon and offering help for 16, but I think would this count as a new check?
This would be a separate check, yes, because this is of a separate subject matter.
Okay. Well, I'm busy concentrating on a spell, so I don't know if I can make an insight check while doing that. So,
I would say no.
Yeah, a lot of it. Hey, you got a 22.
Hey!
So with a 22, he probably doesn't. He doesn't know what's there either, but he sees that there's an opportunity, and judging by his kind of devilish demeanor, he's probably looking to get something out of this. Something he can use for later.
He doesn't know what's down there.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah.
And if he doesn't know what's down there, how can he assure that we'll even need the help?
Would you rather be safe than sorry? I mean, it's better to have a knife when you're walking. It's better to, better to have just a few more guarantees to know that you're all taken care of when you're walking into a danger situation. You don't want your friends here to, stay dead for long. Or at the very least, maybe we can soft them up a bit, and you guys we could be the fluffers, and you guys can be the actual show. At the end of the day, it's your choice, but the offer's there, and I'm sure if it's a demon that his boss wants dead. I mean, he could probably send a warlock down there, maybe two, maybe several. Hell, maybe he could send an entire platoon, but he's sending you guys, and we're also here. We could help out. It's all up to you guys.
The thought. 1 second. 5E augury. Because, I did just. Well, I hate to bother him again, but this, I would like to know what we're getting in for. I'm going to, remember that star chain that Tila gave me? The one that I wove into the neck fur of my cape? I'm going to touch that and cast augury through it.
Alright. Could you ping augury for me?
Also, what's the name of the other angel that he kind of was like, don't mention that name again?
Helm, I believe.
It wasn't hell. It wasn't an angel. It was a god. Helm.
The god Helm. Okay.
So you have fallen angel that wants to turn over to a new leaf.
Claims to.
Claims to. Have no reason to not trust him, but at the same time have no reason to trust him.
So what is the augury for exactly? Or what's the question, rather?
My question is, can we conquer the foe that lies within without suffering permanent losses? Casualties, sure.
All right. Without anyone else, without the angels' helps, or the fallen angels' help?
Without, yes.
Let's see here. It is not a nothing. It is two wheels and a woe. Or no, a wheel on two woes. Yeah, but it'll be a bit hard.
It'll be a bit hard, but if we have if we've got multiple people with Revivify, so we shouldn't be, so we're not too worried about casualties.
Yeah, you should be fine. You can probably see them. And as the 10 minutes, as you finish that ritual and you get your answer after reading the thing there, give me a moment and pull up the exact thing because it is a creature of my choice.
Well, yeah, but so, and see Photo A beginning known to you, and he just mentioned Helm, so I really
Well,
want to
this
say.
is. Well, it also has to fit something that your patron deity can arrange.
Oh, yeah, that'd be loyal to you and aid. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So
close.
in this case, it would have to be limited to Fae.
Just straight up fake. Like, really?
Well, yeah.
Uh,
Well, yes.
could. Hmm.
It could be an elemental too. Like it says,
True.
it says celestial, elemental, or fiend loyal to it.
Yes. One moment.
But like, yeah, Jack Frost is technically a deity, even though he's a fey deity. Still, you think it'd be
He's a Fae. He's a Fae king. Yeah. Let's see here. Where are you? Come on, stop being a. Come on, just stop it. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. You find summon to your service. You see a large salamander creature with blue scales and bright blue eyes. Just clamber and collapse like right in front of you like a dog.
it's like
Oh, what is that? Oh, God, that is obscenely.
I'm just petting on the head, just being like, this is an ally of Jack Frost.
It just sort of takes a deep inhale. Even by touching it, it's just freezing cold. Essentially, this is a frost salamander.
Neat.
That just
Did
sounds
he-
awesome.
It
Did he
is.
summon
It really is.
something?
Yeah,
I'm-
I used player to ally. It was busy
Oh.
there talking. I took the 10 minutes to cast it.
Yeah, here's what the frost salamander looks like, mind you. Just so that way you're aware of all of its glory. It's pretty badass. Pretty pog.
Okay.
It's the biggest doggo ever.
Well, kind of.
Hey, don't you know the bigger the dog, the more friendly and lovable it is?
Is
That is not wrong.
So I'm just
You were
petting it.
saying must?
Yeah, so I'm just petting it, and I just like, all right, we gotta help. Let's go.
my summon lesser demons? Are the demons friendly towards the party or no?
No,
I
they
thought-
don't have to be.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It's like summon greater demon that the demon you summon is friendly of the party.
Alright. Benoor's a fan of this big creature. Mostly because it's big and scary looking. So, yeah.
Just be like, all right. It's like once I like see it's there, it's like, all right. It's like, all right.
Oh wait, summon.
I'm like, oh my god, it's adorable.
I know, right?
That's Fear's reaction.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was normal
Sure.
reply. It's just like, I know, right?
Sure, she's up to pet it.
Alright. Let's see here. Cold to the touch. Very cold to the touch. Let's see here. That being said,
Her.
yeah. That being said, where are we? Yes. So, do you guys want to go in
Yeah.
and fight the creature?
Now we got the frost elemental.
Frost salamander, yeah. The arguably best boy.
The bestest boy. You don't ever correct it.
Yes. As it basically just for like flavor, when it walks down the hall, down the stairs, it occasionally stops and just like sucks, like almost like a leech, latches onto the wall and just almost like it's sucking in something. I'd say Norlai, you'd know because of Frost not sending Frost not really wanting to send something without you knowing a little bit about these things. These things are known as heat eaters, as in they actually go to places where they have a bit of an appetite towards heat sources, and they actually consume it.
Oh, that poor David.
Assuming it's
David, come
fire
back.
like okay.
That's all.
I'm trying to look to see if the components for conjure lesser elemental.
Hold on, let me look up less elemental.
Well, anyway, so as you're making your way down, you do notice scratch marks along the wall. At least at first you think they're scratch marks because they're kind of indented, but then you notice, well, yes, they are. Okay, they're technically scratch marks, but they're also like little patch. As you look at them, they're actually patches of well, of obsidian behind the walls.
Are you looking at conjure elemental, right? Or
Conjure minor elemental. I have it as a spell.
it takes a minute to cast, and you don't need anything to cast it with. It is just a verbal somatic spell.
Oh, then I will take the minute to use my my last 4th level spell slot.
I would imagine you would have done that as we were, like, before, like, a little bit before it showed up, because it...
Yeah.
Just to sake of brevity.
Alright, keep pinging it.
Yeah, did I?
Let's see if your phone will let you. There you go.
Alright, so you choose one of the following. Which one do you choose? One elemental of CR2 or lower, 2 elementals of 1 or lower, or 4 elementals of CR 1/2 or lower, or 8 elementals.
I'll do 2 elementals of challenge rating 1. I feel like that's good. That's like a good in between of strength and number.
Alright, so it's 2?
2 of level 1.
Alright. You do summon a pair. You summon a pair of... Let's see here. Come on. Yes. This'll be interesting. You summon a pair of... You think nothing at first. Then you notice like the air begins to get a lot more active, suffice to say, as you summon 2 some lesser air elementals that are beings, elementals that are known as bilwees. Actually, not bilwees. Yeah, not bilwees. Yeah. A bit less active. You summon essentially these small. I'm just gonna copy paste the image into the general chat just so that way you know what these are. They're basically slugs with with ice crystals on their back.
Oh, how cute!
They're disgusting, in my opinion.
Slugs are adorable. What the fuck are you talking about?
You look at that and tell me they're adorable.
How big are they?
They're adorable.
They're about as big as a dog. They're about as like a golden retriever.
A golden retriever, Jesus Christ, it's a big slug. I love it, and I want to cherish this slug.
These things are actually grubs. These are rhymeworm grubs. These are grub rhymeworms. The full worms are more terrifying.
Alright, while we're slowly approaching the encounter, I gotta put a dish in the sink, so I'll be right back.
Alright. So yeah, what do you think of the new creatures that you have access to? Because of Creature Codex and Tomb of Beasts.
I presume the actual encounter will be next week.
Actually, it'll start. Or at least you'll see the enemy and then we'll start the actual combat. Because I do want to give you some time to.
Cool.
I just want to show off. Okay, I'm going to fully admit I'm very happy with these purchases. I just want to show off all these awesome little things.
I can't wait till I have access to higher summons, because I'd love to start summon like conjure greater elemental, conjure celeste, conjure angel, celestial, whatever. If I even have that ability to. What level is what level is this? Here, 6th level. When do I get 6th level as druid?
Yeah. Let me just move your guys' token to where they would be, assuming this is the sort of no, I forgot the word again. Gosh darn it. It's at the tip of my tongue. Well, I'll probably think of something. Oh. Ooh. Oh, right, I forgot about that. That's nice.
I can learn conjure animals.
Nice.
That's only a 3rd level.
Still, nice.
Yeah.
Because there's more beasts.
I don't have it currently prepared, but for next combat.
Yeah.
How long does it take to put a dish in a sink?
I mean, maybe multiple dishes.
Alright,
Then again, hello. Welcome back. Return.
Speak of the devil.
And he shall come. Speaking of... Actually, no, this isn't a devil. My bad. So, as you make your way down, you notice... In addition to the... obsidian, you notice... inscriptions on the wall. On the walls. The air is... The acoustics of this place are... terrible. And... essentially, it is very echoey. But you do notice a sort of pattern. You think, sort of like, you notice like small engravings on the sides of the wall. You notice little, you think for a moment, tapestries. This will require a religion check.
Alright, let's see how well I can do. Nope.
You have no idea.
That's a
Pretty drawings, though. Very pretty drawings.
Yeah, I'll just look at it and be like, weird art.
However, Vera, you actually, with a 23, as you take a look at it,
Hold up, I'm
it's...
disconnected.
Okay.
Also, I'm rolling terribly today.
It's just the luck. It's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah, but 23 is still good. With the 23, as you look at it, it's concerning. Because you were told it was a demon. With what you're looking at, you see a lot of reptilian, sort of, like a lot of serpentine reptilian sort of motif. A lot of it.
on that shelf?
Like anything that doesn't have anything that does not conventionally have a reptile or a reptilian serpentine body, like a boar. The lower half has a serpentine reptilian body.
That is
This kind of reminds you of something that the Yuan Ti used to actually, something from the Yuan Ti's dark past, something they had avoided because they're civilized now. They're good. They're generally good people. They actually help out. Most of them are like heroes and the such, inventors, tinkerers. Generally, really good. People who actually help in society. But this sort of brings up that darker aspect to them. Back when they used to serve evil gods. Back when they used to serve devils and demons. This being, the name of this demon lord. This cave might be under the name of Typhon.
so
The master of Lamias. The father of monsters.
Is it just
no?
she that knows
Question mark?
this?
Here's what you remember as a general depiction of him. Just gonna post it there. Sorry, you're saying?
I'm going to relay this information to a party. Excuse me.
He's friendly. Alright.
There are a lot of demon lords in the abyss. Typhon, he's a unique cave. Anyways, you were saying?
I was saying I'm going to relay this information to the rest of the party.
Yeah. Generally, not a good guy. Got a little bit of everything from all sorts of monsters that he's been that he has fathered. Either that or he's created. He's this might be an interesting fight. And as you make your way down,
Is he a demon? Is he a demon or is he an abomination?
he's a demon.
He's
A demon lord,
honestly.
precisely.
What's the difference between a demon lord and the avatar of a demon?
Well, the avatar of a demon is just like a sort of somewhat quasi-spiritual emanation of it.
How powerful is a demon lord? Is it like once it's killed permanently? Or is it like...
I'll put into perspective, if a demon lord were to actually physically appear in a place, it would be very obvious. Demons popping up everywhere, the sky raining blood and acid.
So a sign of the apocalypse, got it.
Basically, yeah. Basically.
So this isn't a demon lord? Or this is a demon lord?
It might be you could probably assume it's probably just some sort of avatar of one. Unless it's like just a bunch of servants of it, but that's neither here nor there.
Alright, so proceeding forward.
So
Yes.
cross then.
As you make your way down, you find yourself in a large circular room. Or at least you think of room, it's really at this point, it's a cave, and it's very clearly unnatural. You could definitely say it's a room. Now, anyways, that being said, you notice a rather large, how do I put this? No, not a horde. That's not the right word. A large mass of bones and flesh not rotting. It doesn't smell. It's just there. And as you look around, you notice holes in the ceiling. Many holes in the ceiling.
Keeping eyes and ears open for this particular
Um,
demon, and just keeping an eye on the ceiling, just from the
I'm going.
holes. Yeah, just keeping an eye on the holes.
I'm going to prep Shield of Faith.
All right.
Um, actually, now I think about it, having something active wouldn't be too bad, even if it was using my concentration. Actually, yeah, I can get this going as my channel divinity.
And I wish Warrior Poets got me a rematch.
I can give everyone guidance.
And actually, yeah. Benor will prepare to make a spell attack if something's in range.
Yeah, so I at the very least have something that's within 30 feet. We're good.
Yeah. And Flint will, of course, have his weapons at the ready. As you hear, so the fallen ones have come and sent others to do their bidding.
You make it sound like you're not the bad guy in this situation.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. We're all escaping something, aren't we?
Question is, what are you fleeing from then?
I think that mouse knows where I'm running from. Oh, yeah, you do know. Typhon has historically wants nothing to do with the Abyss. He wants nothing to do with it. In fact, basically the only reason he is there is because the gods have imprisoned him there. So he's been trying desperately to escape by many means, by any means. Patron, warlocks, schemes, what have you. Your general, like, sort of Saturday morning cartoon shit. But, more vile.
Has he actually done anything bad?
Let's see here. He is the father of all monsters, and that's a general term, but basically created basically all those evil, generally evil things. He's created certain demons and the such.
I mean, okay, so he wanted some kids. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Specifically to cause chaos.
Yeah, he also wants to rule. Yeah, he thinks that of course, the material plane, being the material plane, should be enslaved because they're inferior creatures and should be molded as per his vision, and his spouse, of course, into eternal servitude and damnation, to serve whatever means he wants. General thing you'd expect from a demon lord, but kind of with a slight twist of him not wanting to be there.
Yeah.
That and he's away from his wife Echidna.
Yeah. So yeah, he hates free will, and he sees everything in his power to try to take away from you. Yeah.
Basically.
That's not an evil guy who everyone thinks is evil. That is straight up evil that everyone confirms that is evil.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, generally not a nice guy. But that being said, he simply continues. And he says, and if you are all here, wait, something's wrong. None of you smell a pinch of those fallen children up there.
Yeah, because they were offering a sale that we weren't ready to buy.
Did they tell you why they brought you here?
Well, I know the punchline to this. To die, I'm guessing.
Yes and no. They brought you here as a sacrifice to me. As the wall of the up the stairs collapses with dozens of boulders, as you hear cacophonous laughter coming from all directions, probably due to the acoustics and the holes in the ceiling.
I can hear that too.
All that.
Okay, so as he's laughing like that maniacally, just like finger in the air, just like that's loud and annoying. Note to self: contact Helm and let her know that she needs to get her shit together and take care of those fucking fallen angels. But I digress.
That you will see. Well, it was kind of expected. Let's see here.
Oh boy.
The avatar of Typhon. Hanging off, sticking out of a hole in the ceiling, with its grandiose and terrible his grandiose and terrible wings, as the air around you shimmers. You felt this before when, well, after the walls and the such were coated in obsidian, when Grotz attempted to assail you.
So
The air around being, of course, tainted by the abyss itself.
So at this point, rolling initiative, right?
No. That's next week.
Why? You
Oh.
gotta do this. Why?
Auntie.
No, I refuse. We're rolling
Auntie,
initiative.
excuse me, like, why am I here?
Yeah, that's.
That's kind of an asshole-ish move there, dude.
I was going to.
You were going to what?
I was going to say that your character is going to be introduced at the start of the round. I was going to say.
Dude,
I was just answering his question.
Do you know how long it takes me to load up Roll20?
Freaking too long.
A long time, I know.
Do you know what I had to deal with today?
I'm aware, you told me. And besides, I was going to ask you to sit down
I
and token.
needed this.
Yeah, same here, man. And it's just like you're fucking taunting us with.
And you
contact.
blue balled me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
Andy, but
some of us have to go. Some of us can't stay around.
yeah.
Also, I got.
Well aware of that, guys. I'm well aware of that. But like to blue ball me like this, like that's.
Yeah. If you were like.
If you were going to like say no, you should have just said like, "Hey, we're not going to introduce you. Don't bother showing up."
Well, here's the thing. I was just answering his question. I was just about to introduce your character. But,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
whatever.
Like, literally at the end of combat and at the end of session. That's so rude.
I wanted to give him context for everything. Rather than just tossing him and saying, yeah, here's entering because of a boss fight.
Yeah.
It would have felt unfair for him just to, just be tossed into a situation not knowing the context of everything.
Yeah, the other thing is, if there was combat coming up, I wanted to fucking actually do something, because it felt like for the last 3 sessions I was in with this game, I've been pretty much doing nothing. Like, literally nothing.
I understand.
Auntie, who's not to say, like, the 3 of us want to continue, want to just take care of Vera's character.
Yeah.
And at least get somewhat into combat.
Though Auntie did say he has stuff to do. Let's I'm sorry for yelling at you.
Well, here's the thing. It's not just that I can actually continue a little bit. It's also that, well, let's see, what was it? Yes.
I was just hoping for a proper introduction, man.
Yeah, not.
Well,
I was hoping to actually get to do more because it feels like I'm still not getting to do a lot.
I mean, you have done quite a bit calling out the bullshit of several angels,
that's
fallen angels.
that's literally small tidbits where other people are.
And nothing significant, Andy.
Yeah, that's like literally like you're mentioning small tidbits where I didn't get to do literally anything major.
Let's
And
see.
honestly, I could have just drunk myself half to death by now.
Yeah, so and not to mention you're
But
talking about the
guys,
combat
guys,
like
guys,
I well again
guys,
I
hold up. Alex, you wanted to say something, Fluttershy?
No?
it was
No,
spoken.
like your thing went off, and I just assumed you were gonna say something.
No, sorry, that's just my dog.
Yeah, but
Ah,
like I was like I was looking forward to this because I was hoping to actually do some combat today because like I need a little like fucking stress away from pretty much getting phase shifted out of a campaign.
Well, I can't really directly fix that, but
I just want
I
to know.
can
Well,
go on. I'll just say we can start the first few rounds if you actually really want. If you're gonna behave like this.
well, it's just the fact that like if you knew combat was
Rather
coming
not
up,
leave in the middle of a combat. That just seems like anticlimactic. Leave in the middle of combat.
At least introduce Viking's new character.
yeah,
I
And
was just doing that
no,
before
Yeah, he was
I
about
was
to do
asked
that.
for.
He was about
Yeah,
to do that
before I
before we
was
interrupted him.
asked.
no. Like the reason
Before
is like I'm more pissed that like I'm not really getting a proper introduction to the group.
yeah,
I was just saying, as I was about to say, your character. I was just about to right before I was asked that question. I was like, oh no, we're technically going to be rolling initiative next week, but I need to. But I was about to say more, but I was cut off by
Okay.
this entire thing.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a miscommunication. There was, you know,
yeah.
you're clearly stressed out and all that. Yeah.
Let's just get it
Anyways,
over with.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, PF, you have been pathfinding for quite a long time. About not 2 weeks, about like 2.5 to be more precise. Yeah, that's a bit more precise. 2.5 weeks.
How many
Of course,
times how many times have I had to use my all-terrain mode?
Actually, fortunately, not even once. Okay,
Oh,
actually,
thank
no,
God. Because
only once, but that was like when you accidentally stepped into like a mud pit and you couldn't really walk out all that easily. That was just like the one situation, but aside from that, you've been completely fine.
I have probably been grumbling this entire time.
Yeah, you feel. I'd say yeah, you character. PF would certainly feel very eh, tired of all this
Annoyed.
BS. Annoyed, yeah. You're technically on assignment uh, to continue your well yeah to get but you're also but this job specifically while it is part of your assignment it it's not
There's going to be a little bit
you're
of
taking on an optional assignment. Well, it pays more. This specific optional assignment pays a lot of money. Apparently, it was to try to find out what the cause of a certain bit of activity with a local wildlife, like several owl bears and several other things have been, well, basically been more aggressive than normal. And it's like at the end of summer. It's close to spring. If it were springtime, of course, like monsters would be like. Of course, they'd be a lot more aggressive and all that. It's mating season. It's kind of expected, but it's not. It's too far away to be mating season. Like it'd have to be
grumbling
very
why they don't get
premature
approved
and
to do this.
yeah. And since it's happening so prematurely, either one of two things: either something in nature is out of whack, in which case they should have gotten a druid, or something is causing something to be out of whack, which is your specialty.
I should have still sent me with a druid.
Yeah, they really should have, but something artifact or whatever. Yeah, I really can't jump to assumptions with those types of guys. They probably say anything. So roll survival for me.
Like as he's he is just like rumbling. He is never fucking happy. Fucking.
Yes, he's grumpy. The dwarf. 14. You actually managed to find some tracks, to say it lightly. I mean, you know tracks. You know, like footprints, some occasional broken branches, that sort of thing, like with bears or owl bears, or maybe the occasional wild, or yeah, humans or what have you. Yeah, these are literally just trees, like bent and broken off to the side, as if like some sort of big worm just went on through and broke a lot of things. But you do notice something a bit odd. A weird warmth, a weird warmth in the air, and not a pleasant one.
And for him to be able to feel that is kind of weird. I don't like this. I don't like a lot of things. As he just continues on.
Oh god! And before you turn into the what's his name, Frank in Left 4 Dead 1, the biker guy.
I don't know.
Chuck.
No,
I think.
I don't think it's Chuck. No, you guys know what I'm talking about. Kind of like that guy. Anyways, you immediately notice it, and it's certainly this could probably cause it. It's definitely the thing that's more along your line of business and all that.
Oh, thank God they didn't waste my time.
And you do notice something a bit odd. A hole. A rather large one, like in the side of a boulder. It's perfectly circular. And the sort of unpleasant warmth is coming from it. And you hear... You think for a moment you hear something, but it's definitely just the weird thing, but it goes deep.
Jumps down without second thought.
You jump down. As you slide down, you hear through the rubble and the such. You hear this guy, basically the monologue, kind of stereotypical of some sort of villain. Something, you know I am here, something, evil monologue bullshit. And then you sort of stop at something. As you guys hear the pits, Typhon turn around. The pits. Yeah. With your dark vision, brought to you by certain things that you have on your person, you can tell that you stepped on something scaly, multicolored, very big.
Can I do something evil?
That depends on your perspective of evil, but what do you do?
You slash at it.
All right. Heavy strike?
Heavy strike.
21. Does that hit? Just barely. Roll for damage. 18 plus 10? 28. Alright, so you hear as it crashes onto the ground with where you see a warforged standing near it.
They wouldn't know
Let's
I'm a
see
war.
here.
They could, hey, for all they know, I'm
Or-
just a guy in armor.
You just see a heavily armored man just standing there.
Oh, hey, another prize.
You see that the axe did not bite in as much as it should, probably because
It's not an axe.
the
It's
cleaver.
It's not a literal cleaver.
Yeah, the cleaver didn't bite in as much as it should have, probably because it's not a magical weapon.
Well,
But I mean, it got the message across and it did the job. So hey, win-win. So half of a 28 is, I believe, a 14. 14, 19.
is Fireberg not
No, that's 14. 20. It's 28. My bad. 20 divided. Sorry, it's 14.
It's a Fearbolt's cleaver.
Yes, it's basically just a reflavored greatsword.
Oh, so it's not an actual magical weapon. Okay.
No.
As he steps it onto his shoulder. And I'm guessing he's trying to... That's Hellboy artwork, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good artwork. I put it in Thursday group chat to get the full scale. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm guessing you're Typhon?
Yeah. I gotta be going.
Alright.
Wait, are we not over?
Not quite, but you can
Okay,
go if you need to.
Never mind.
Alright. So you were saying armored?
I'm guessing big nasty like you is Typhon.
I'd say for you to guess the name, that'd be a religion. 15. Yeah, it seems like a type. It seems like, yeah, you know a little bit of.
No.
Well,
I'm going to make it worse. So you're a kid now, huh?
He goes into a rage. And with that, you know what? Just start. Okay. Initiative. Just,
all right.
Those of you who haven't, roll initiative.
I get to roll it twice and go with it. I don't have to.
Yeah.
Jesus.
God, you had. I'll just add in the. You didn't click on your token, but I'll just add it in. Don't worry.
Oh.
I mean, if he was distracted enough while getting slammed, I would have also maybe cast a cantrip if there was still enough time where he's distracted. But
What's this?
Why is Yana's character portrait removed?
Yana?
Yeah, my familiar.
That's weird. That should not be happening. That should definitely not be happening. I don't know. I actually don't know.
By the way, I went with the name Woltek, named after the bear from World War II who helped the Russian artillery carry shells.
Yes.
Base.
And he actually received a stipend as well.
Why you wasted all the good rolls on the freaking our NPCs?
What are you talking about? This is for the salamander.
Wouldn't I get first because I rolled nat?
Yeah. Well.
Well, you and Vera rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
It's Dex tiebreaker then.
I am not going to argue with someone who rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. Oh.
Like it has a higher dex.
You're second, though, to be frank. So let me just click on the big baddie.
I swear, if you roll super high for him, I fucking hate you.
It's a 15.
Yeah, but you used up all the bad rolls on our companions first.
Hey, don't blame me. I didn't choose how the initiative order went. I simply follow it.
But what did you guys think of my little jab?
Pretty nice. Pretty pog.
Pretty based. Imagine not trying to poke fun at the big demon lord avatar.
Pardon?
Well, to be fair, I just tried to remove its tail or something else.
Yeah, I did.
He already rolled.
That wasn't. I didn't use that on the break. Oh crap! I'm unmuted.
It's fine. Let's see here. And did you roll for your familiar? Actually, no. They go. Yeah. Good. Masked.
Oh, I need to roll for Ryuk as well.
Yes.
Uh,
I'll set him down.
what'd you say?
Do you need a? Did you roll for your familiar?
Yeah. Got a 3.12.
All right. Noted.
It's in the initiative order. The only one with the default hit profile.
Yeah. Give me a moment. I just need to set this.
Well, actually, I'm
Back.
gonna say that Ryuk is under my control, so he acts on
Yeah.
my initiative.
And I'm just currently trying to save the size of the token because it's a large beast, so trying to make it proportional and all that. There we go. And there. There. Yeah. Anyways, that is that. Alright. And I actually have some music for this, so give me a moment.
Oh, Pog.
I'll take care of it. Oh, I'm unmuted again.
So, thank you for that badass entrance.
Well, I had it already written down, so no problem.
Yeah, but
Though I'm guessing you didn't see him or planning on striking him while his back was turned.
Honestly, I would have thought that you would have had him like jump and try stomping down on the tail like a certain Italian plumber.
Oh.
No, that would have been
Less
too
Mario. Less Mario, more Monster Hunter.
yeah, but
Yeah, I tried to go Monster Hunter here.
yeah, but
Which I think would be really interesting. There should be a Monster Hunter
Class.
rule set.
yeah, specific rule set like
There's Monster Hunter monsters.
Yeah, I know Monster Hunter monsters, which would be honestly really dope to find and hunt to incorporate.
All right, and now let us see because all right, yeah, because you need to give the order. Yeah, there we go. So starting at the top of the round. Oh, almost forgot to roll for Flint. My bad. Give me a moment. That's my bad. Give me a sec. Alright, there we go.
I'm gonna exit out now, if that's alright with everyone.
Okay.
But do you still need me?
If we are gonna start combat,
yeah,
and you're second,
Alright, fair.
we are gonna start the first round, and then we'll continue. If you guys, depends on how long it takes for each round, for each turn, and all that.
well, my round.
But if you need to leave after this first round, after you take your turn, then that's fine. I understand.
No, I'm fine. No, I thought the session was over.
Oh, not quite yet.
Alright.
Still running for 3 hours. We're planning to. So, Flutter, are you there?
I'm here.
Alright, it's your turn, starting off the top of the round.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, my AC keeps This is dumb. Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah, Okay, so...
Yeah, so did mine.
This beast is how far away? No, I would have been in front,
Oh. Okay.
because I'm a tank.
And
Yeah, so am I.
put it there and put the. Oh, gee, what the hell? There we go. Put those there. There. No, that's a formation.
Alright, so until it's a 40 feet or 45 if you want to get within striking range. 35, I mean.
Ryuk has a speed of 70, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
So I am going to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep my distance for a moment. And... hang on. I'm just double checking to see if I get, if I have the ability to make a, bonus action attack with my, rifle.
It's an action to make an attack. It's a bonus action to reload. Unless you have an ability that allows you to make an attack as a bonus action.
Ooh, I could just, throw my shield as a bonus action.
Mmm.
Yeah, okay. That's right, that's what I'll do. Oh, shoot. Actually, spells. Is this guy on the ground, or is he, or is he hanging from the ceiling?
He's on the ground at this point, yeah.
Okay, I'm keen to... Okay, I'm keen to actually... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to make, use my attack to make this guy... to inconvenience this guy. I'm going to... cast... Erupting Earth on him.
Okay. Ping it. Ooh, that's not nice. That's a dexterity save, right? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. I think that's a success. The natural one on the other side. And it's with advantage because it's a spell. So,
Yep.
yeah, 26. So he doesn't take the full brunt of the damage, if I recall, but it does take some. That would be a total of half.
Yep. And the area is difficult terrain.
Yeah. So, as you utter a prayer incantation, it makes no difference. You create cause the earth beneath him to tremble and shatter. And while he's able to maintain his footing, slithering, whatever. Yeah, whatever. He still takes some damage to the scales and the shape. Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to check my ability. Okay. Okay, so that requires a melee weapon attack. You'd think I would know this since I actually made this class. I'm going to have Ryuk dash up to it.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryuk will take the dodge action while I hit this guy with a melee, with a shield bash.
As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's, it has to make an athletics check.
No, it's just a straight up attack roll.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
18?
18 does not hit, actually. As you go in, you smack against his scales, and it just bounces off.
Actually,
It's almost like
Since
reinforced steel.
Since we're reaching the actually, you know what? I've got advantage because I'm mounted.
Oh yeah, you're flanked, and you're also actually no, you're not flanking. My bad. But you are mounted, so roll with advantage, or once more. Oh. Future reference, keep that in mind.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was funking.
It's fine.
Come on.
Wow, the
Okay,
dice
you know
gods
what?
are
I'm
being
going-
cruel.
Yeah, we're reaching the end of the session, so I'm going to use my reroll.
22 hits, so roll for damage.
Sweet.
Ten points of magical blow. Non-magic. Actually, yeah, alright, it's magical because of the enchantments you have on it. So you go in, you slam it. It feels like you're hitting It feels like you're hitting reinforced steel, like a reinforced steel building. But it lands true, and it hits about as much as you'd expect it. As it rings up. Ah! Worthless! Is that all?
Well, damage is nice, but the damage isn't why I was hitting, making this attack. I mean, it's nice, but the reason that I'm making the attack is my Warrior's Mark feature.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, I can mark him. Let's see, if I end up making an opportunity attack against him, unlikely, its speed drops to 0 for the duration. But more importantly, while it is within 5 feet of me, it has disadvantage on any attack roll that doesn't target me.
Alright. So you do so, and it's... sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just about to say, its attention is now completely on you.
Excellent.
It just stares at you with his big, beating, demonic eyes. There we go, just gonna put that as marked. Nice little icon. Is that all?
That's it.
Okay. What stick?
So
I'll
I'm
be-
going to be very fucking mean to this thing. I'm going to proc a few things. Rage.
Alright.
Where is it? Restless, relentless rage.
Well, that will apply if you're knocked to 0.
No, never mind then.
Yeah, Relentless Age is just a passive, not an active.
I mean, unless you want to make reckless attacks, in which case, you do you, boo.
Well, yeah. And
okay.
what was that?
Sorry, my dog was coming. Continue.
I'm sorry, I'm looking through. Oh yeah, I forgot. Whilst raging, that happens.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Totem Bear.
And I went all in on Totem.
Yeah. 100% barbarian here.
So, 1.
With advantage with the penalty,
Yeah,
and applying your rage
there's a
damage.
chance you can-
Woo!
That's still like a 25 to hit.
30, that's a hit. That is a nasty hit.
Uh-huh.
Roll for that. And are you using Great Weapon Master as well? So
Yes, I am.
that's a total of
So that's
13 plus 15. Oh, 28.
That's not
Halved.
all, boys.
Because it's non-magical.
That's not all.
Next attack. Oh, that does not hit, unfortunately.
yeah.
As you go with the first attack, it rings out, causing less damage than you expected, but certainly a sizable dent in its flesh.
And just bear noise of rage.
Yeah. Suddenly, you guys hear, "Wait, there's a bear here?"
I didn't mean to like that. I was checking something.
Yeah. All right. So is that all?
Unless I can do something.
Why is it so
Wait,
far
did I say restless attack?
Reckless? Yeah, you did beforehand.
Well, you
So-
already had the advantage, so it wouldn't have mattered at that point.
Yeah, well, it's flavor.
Yeah.
I swear there was something that gave me a third attack, and I wanted to proc it, but I can't find it.
Usually,
Great Weapon Master, if you kill an enemy
No,
or
but
reduce an enemy to
afterwards
0
I get
hit
a.
points.
No, after I proc it, I get exhaustion, but I
Oh,
get
you're
to.
taking-
That's Berserker. This is You're using Totem. That's Path of the Berserker. You're Path of the Totem Warrior.
yeah. One of the weaker barbarians, if you ask me, because it gives you exhaustion
I mean-
every time you after your rages ends, and that it's really hindering.
Yeah, it is. But that being said, is that all? Or
Well, I've already went into rage, so I can't use that sneaky thing I can do. So, yeah.
all right. And before the end of your turn, at the end of your turn, he will use a legendary action
Two.
as towards. Let's see here.
No inner rage voice. Try it, bitch.
He's going to enthralling touch Vera
Bad touch. Bad touch. Bad touch.
as a legendary action, which misses. Fortunately.
How did I?
As he
miss?
tries to reach out, you raise your shield and block the incoming attack as the whatever effect was going to happen does not go off.
No, I imagine. you guys
And this
attack-
actually activates his. Yeah. However, at this point, he activates his lair. No, it's the lair action before Hajime.
On initiative of 20.
Yeah. So I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
What kind of effect is this?
A fear effect.
Hold on.
Non-magical.
I'm checking something really quick. Just give me a moment. Let's see.
I accidentally GM rolled that.
It's fine, we'll take it. Okay.
It's only a perfect. That's really.
Alright. Let's see.
Worm still really is counter to the freaking combat. It really is. 'Cause, like, I
And
can
for
I can
Flint-
end fear after combat, not during.
Yeah.
That's
Frost Salamander.
If it gave people advantage during freaking combat,
I-
nice.
Is this
Frost
Is this-
Salamander.
Oh, I'm really rolling.
Worm
bad.
grub.
Fucking hell.
Oh god, the worm grub. The other worm grub.
Thank God.
Is this a charm
Fail.
effect?
No, it is a fear effect.
Yeah. But, I
Is it-
personally think we need to rework Form Soul because it's really only useful after combat. It's really stupid.
Ooh, nat 20.
I thought
Eesh.
there is a charm effect.
It's not. It does not charm you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charming is controlling, whereas fear is making you run.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that Fey. I forgot that Fey Ancestry gives you advantage on charm effects during that Gross fight.
Yeah.
Is that a critical success or just a regular
Yes, that
success?
is. That is a critical success there. Give me a moment. I just need a roll. Need a roll for Benor.
But
Change that to public.
yeah, honestly, I think we need to rework Form Soul to be more combat into, because that's like, it's good that I can end fear after combat, but like I need something during combat.
Let's see
My
here.
poor stupid boy.
Well,
Oh,
let's see here. 14. So anyone who
Yeah.
rolled below a 15, basically,
My poor
as
stupid boy.
as he lets out a terrifying roar, you feel your nerves you begin to second doubt. Like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have picked a fight with this thing.
oh.
That being said, as
Wait,
the end of
Wouldn't
its
my rage like overwork that?
Hold on.
uh
Hold on.
actually, I don't believe it does. That's only Berserker.
Give me one moment while I check something for barbarians. Because you could be right, I'm checking something.
I'm talking about mostly like because it's not really psychic damage. It's not really damage at all.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. I'm just need to confirm here.
Yeah, I think it is to like Path of Berserker that you get like immunity to fear.
Yeah, that's Path of the Berserker.
Oh hey,
Yeah, well, like mindless rage. When you are like, if you go Path of Berserker, you get immunity to Charm Fight as long as you're raging.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is wonderful, but yeah.
I guess
Like you've heard of Rage Against the Machines. What if the machines rage against you?
Yeah. Either way, so anyone who rolled below an 8 on their below a 15 on their wisdom saving throw, basically frightened of you know who. Oh, by the way, you didn't roll for your familiar mask.
Oh, yes. Is this a magical effect?
No, it is not. It should be, but it isn't.
if it technically is a spell, then it should.
It is not a spell.
It's not
No,
a
it's a lair action. A lair action is way different.
Yeah.
Oh, layer action, right.
I at least know this shit because I studied this.
I don't know.
So the magic resistant would not proc. It's
No, it
not
would
magical.
not.
Okay.
Sorry, mate.
Oh well.
Jeez. Yeah, like I
Well,
said.
they are now frightened.
Yeah, like I said, Wormskin could be more combat intuitive than really afterwards.
Is it that thing? Is it a thing where the once you succeed it, you're immune to it for 24 hours?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Well, it's the only way that would make it balance, because otherwise that'd be.
It is a lair action. This is a legendary creature as well. You're fighting in its home turf.
Okay. Well, I think everyone rolled.
Yeah, and for the most part, everyone except for one of the Rhymeworm grubs, Chadworm grub succeeded. Norlai and Wolfstick failed.
I'm sorry, I used my one perception reroll. I said that.
Oh, I did not see it. My bad.
May I use my? I forgot we had those. May I use mine?
Yeah, that's on me. Go ahead.
Yeet, and ignore the advantage.
Do you want to roll
19.
for that rune worm that critically succeeded?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll severity for that rhyme worm that critically succeeded?
No, I'm just not gonna do that for this one. I do have something in mind for them, but let's see here.
It's probably take a little bit too much extra time. We're gonna do that next time.
Yeah.
But.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I got something in mind.
What about mine?
Let's see.
What effect does that have?
Yeah, it does not bother you whatsoever. You fought Garotz. He was tougher than this. And Hajime,
Okay.
your turn. Do you give your orders to your? What orders do you give to your summoned beasts.
Oh, is it an action to?
It's
do
a free
that?
action.
I'll say, take their move, to move them. How far can they move?
That's going to be on their turn.
Right, but I'll
You can
tell
tell them to attack.
move and
it.
attack. I think, yeah, I think that'll be fine.
All right, and what do you do?
Let me reopen my character sheet. So first, bonus action. Gonna cast a spell as
Mm-hmm.
a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, don't worry about that.
Not bless.
Okay, not.
I don't have bless active. Let's see, where is it? Ah.
Mark Prey D.
Druid.
That's just saying that's from the druid spell list.
Ah, okay.
So I'm going to mark the Grotz as my prey.
Not Gross. Typhon.
Typhon.
Yeah, Typhon.
I'm going to mark him as a prey. He doesn't roll anything, but I have advantage on perception checks, survival checks to track him, and any attack you make against your prey, as long as you can see it, is advantage.
Yeah. Paul.
Any attack.
Nice.
It's kind of busted, honestly.
Yeah, though, as opposed to Hunter's Mark, which is just straight damage.
Everything has
So
one different effect.
I will move my 35 feet over here.
35?
Because,
I have.
Yeah, not to mention,
Alright.
like, as long as you're within, like, 30 feet of me, yeah, you got an extra 5 feet of movement.
Oh, then I would have 40.
Yeah.
I have a.
Yeah, as long as you, like, start your turn within my sphere, you got an extra 5 feet. I think it is.
Can I actually?
Yeah.
Can I make it to the monster in 40? Hold on.
You were right here. You'd be like a square away.
Yeah.
It's 45.
Yeah, so you can either get right there, right here.
Yeah.
I'll kind of go behind Vera, like right here, 40 feet.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's gonna. Can I make 2 attack? Since I have extra attack, the whole, you attack, my Eldritch Blade cantrip. Can I
You're not
attack?
within melee range for it.
This is just for future. For when I'm actually. For when I'm within melee range. If I were to attack with it, could I do that twice?
No.
Yeah, cantrips work differently.
It takes an action to cast, and it is itself a spell action, not a weapon attack.
Yeah.
The attack is a part of it, but it's separate.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Eldritch Blast lets you attack extra times after you get certain levels, even though it counts as one spell.
Or like Booming Blade and Green Flame Blade, those cantrips.
Yeah.
Okay, and they work off of Warlock level, not total level.
Total level, no, yeah, total level, not just Warlock level.
Yeah, it is
total.
It is total level
Yeah.
for cantrips when they increase.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then I have 3d10.
Yeah.
Because it works exactly like Eldritch
Smashed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if you didn't get to add your total levels of cantrips, and cantrips would be way weaker than they should be.
Very true. Very, very true. Hold on. I'm just kind of figuring things out. Eldritch Smite requires your. It's a main. Eldritch Smite requires. I'm just gonna look at my character.
So, are you gonna make an attack as an action or anything?
That's the plan.
Yeah, you got any cantrips?
With?
I do have. I did purchase blunderbuss ammo. I believe when we were doing that shopping trip before.
We can check the recording, but I believe if it's in your inventory, then yes.
Okay. Then I don't believe. Hold on. Again, I want to believe that. Oh, Thirsting Blade just gives you 2 attacks, right?
As not when you take the attack action, a weapon attack action, not when you use a cantrip.
I'm not attacked with a cantrip currently.
Yeah. So So.
I'm going to. That's not magical. I will attack with my elemental bow twice.
Alright. Roll to hit.
Okay. Hold on. Stupid character sheet closing by itself.
I honestly just think Mobile doesn't like you for whatever reason. That's just unfortunate.
Roll 20 does not like me whatsoever. It takes like a whole minute for my character sheet to load entirely, and then when I
Do you want me to, who am I kidding? You don't want me to roll for you?
God, no.
No one wants you to roll for them.
Seriously, your
Your
luck is like a curse whenever you roll for that benefits towards us.
Here's the thing. When he's in my game, he rolls fine. Oh, speaking of which, I'm doing Curse of Strahd on next Saturday.
Nice. Also, both hit attacks hit.
I was going to say before that they are under the Savage Attack, or hold on, let me ping the feat.
Oh, you? If I remember the feat correctly, you're allowed to reroll damage if you're not satisfied with the damage result.
No, this is actually something different.
An actually better version.
No, this allows me to remove my proficiency bonus and add it to my attack.
Well, you have to announce it beforehand, and since you didn't...
I was going to, but...
Unfortunately, yeah.
Was this? Yes.
Yeah. You'll have to keep that in mind for the future, but for now, I'm sorry, but yeah.
I don't know about that, but whatever.
I have to enforce it at some point.
I just realized that my attack roll didn't roll everything. It was supposed to roll a penalty against saves on this guy, but it didn't roll it. Should I roll that now?
Yeah.
I'm doing acid damage for these 2 arrow shots.
Okay, let me just add it all.
Eldritch Smite works against all weapons, not just your pack weapon.
It has to be your packed weapon. I believe would need to confirm. But let's see here. Oof, that's not a nice amount of damage. That still hits. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it would be 10. It would be 20 more if I could have gotten a word in.
You have to announce it before you make the roll, though.
Yeah, so Eldritch Smite is with your packed weapon, specifically.
Okay,
yeah.
then...
Just
I
remember
think-
that in the future.
Okay, I think that's all I can do.
Alright, before the end of your turn, after the end of your turn, though, another legendary action from you know who. It's your boy.
Only
Will
has-
attempt to make a snake bite attack on. Yep, Vera. Does a 26 hit?
Oof.
I believe
so.
not, since you have Shield of Faith. Oh,
Yes, that's correct. It's not.
so, yep. He rages as he almost looks like he's trying to punch, but instead of just the actual impact, it's several snakes just trying to bite at you, which you just block, and that'll be the end of its turn. Benor
Good
will,
scrub.
yeah. Benor will bonus act. Well, let's see here. 30. She has 35 feet of movement, if I recall correctly. Yes, because of your thing. Alex.
Yeah, it gives like as long as they start their turn within the sphere effect, they get an extra 5 feet of movement.
All right. She'll use her action to go over there, and let's see here. Where are you? Where are you? As her bonus action, activate Spell Strike Ward. She does a quick flourish and assumes a defensive posture, causing her to glow slightly. And she will make she will cast as an action, expending some. They're basically spell points, but they're called Arcana points. Let's see here. Yeah, she's gonna burn for a 3rd level. So that would be 5. As she will cast the spell simply known as what the hell? Oh, there it is. Yeah. She'll simply cast the spell Melt's Acid Arrow.
Oh, such a good spell.
I agree. Acid is so underutilized,
Which misses.
especially in 5th edition. God damn it!
It's a really good spell, but as she releases a bolt of acid to lash out, he sees it coming and blocks it.
Sorry, I kind
some
of
its jewelry.
okay. At this point, I kind of want to pull a little something.
Hmm?
Hey, fuck you!
What?
You've never heard of Suction Cup Man?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
I am disappointed in you. I thought you were a man of
And-
wholesome means.
So right now she currently has that much temp HP for now, and that will end her turn. And before the end of her turn, and before the start of his turn, he will Typhon will make another snakebite attack on you. On you, Vera. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's a miss. Yeah. He's just releasing a flurry of snake attacks, like, but it's all missing.
Really does not like Vera right now.
I mean, she's gonna kind of got his full attention by force, mind you. So, yeah.
At first I had his curiosity, now I have his attention.
Let's see here, and now it's the start of his turn. Which, guess what he's going to do? He's going to make not 1, not 2, but 3 attacks on Vera. 2 of them are going to be snake attacks, though. Snake bites, though. I think those hit, yes.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yes.
first one, 22 piercing, and I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, does
Is it
the
magical?
21 hit? Or just the 33?
It was the 33 and the natural 20.
Oh, okay, so 22 and then... Oh, God.
So,
DC 22.
yeah, I need to make a Constitution save. It does not
is
stack,
it-
by the way. The poison damage at the start of your turn.
Is it magical? Can you hear me?
I think what they asked was, is it magical? Is this hit?
It is
magical?
because it's a demon. Yeah, it's magical. So yeah. All right, you managed to succeed the save from the first one, and then the
Oof,
Mamma
40.
mia, 46 damage in his second attack, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw. You managed to succeed against that. As you take blow after blow, as it finally lands some hits, and the last attack will be an enthralling touch, which I take misses with 13. He can't seem to.
How does he have
can't seem to-
attacks in a round? Damn.
Keep in mind legendary actions
Oh, okay,
as well.
so that's legendary action. Okay. I was
Well,
wondering. I was like,
No, this was he gets 3 attacks.
Then how is
outright.
he doing the fourth enthralling touch?
He's at
The
the end of
previous
his
one
turn.
was before his with a legendary action.
All right, just making
He's-
sure. I was like,
At the end of his turn, but before the next turn, he's burning a legendary action.
Oh, so essentially, as soon as my turn started, he essentially thought, "You got it."
Yeah.
That I was confused. That's all it was.
And that will end his turn. Nor a lie.
Cool. Let's see. Because I kind of want to keep that way. Partial range. Well, I gotta actually see how far I can move this. I technically can move 35.
There's a Lily.
I'll get... Probably not smart to get that close, but I'll get at least this close.
Highway to the danger zone.
I thought you purposely cut yourself off, so... Alright, so... What I'm...
It was.
Let's see. Maybe a magical, but fails. This is an action, so I really can't do
Ooh.
fail for the love of all this good and holy in this universe.
Alright. I mean, it's a demon, it's not holy. Okay.
You suck. Yeah, okay, that's with the plus 13. I'm not gonna use anything that requires wisdom save throw. Again, damn.
Yeah. He also has a high armor class, so bear with him. Or don't.
Yeah,
Just
are
kill
you-
him.
This is just unfortunate because it's just. Yeah, we're not
Uh,
really prepared to fight this high level class of a demon. Well, maybe we'll survive with the fact that I got player ally on my side, but that's gonna
Yes.
cost me big time.
But you do have some summons with you. Yes.
That is my turn.
Okay. Now it's Flint's turn. Let's see here.
Yeah, technically he's not.
Oh, right, I already have his character sheet pulled up. My bad. Right. Just need to measure it out.
What do you mean to get within melee?
Yeah, you know what? He's just gonna bonus action Misty Step all the way over here, and then just move over here to allow somebody, if they wanted to you know, flank. And he will make 2 attacks with his long sword. Let's see here. Come on.
Was any of that damage that this guy did to me elemental? Was any of this the damage that this guy did to me elemental?
It was not elemental, it was poison and piercing.
Wait,
So, no,
poison
unfortunately.
Well, yeah, if you did straight up piercing, not any poison damage, then yeah, you only took piercing.
And let's see here.
Cool.
That's a
Okay,
miss. Second attack. That's a hit. And he will be expending a... Let's see, because it's a demon, or a fiend, so higher level spell slot. Yeah, he'll just expend a second level spell. Another second level spell slot for this, as he will Divine Smite. Two-handed, mind you. So 13 plus 13, just 13 damage. Plus, in this case, I believe it's 4d6. Or no, it's a 4d8
Alright,
for Divine Smite.
for what level Divine Smite is he doing?
Second level, but because it's a fiend, it's the damage.
Yeah,
it gets another
that
die.
would be 4d6 then.
Or is it 4d8?
No, yeah, I think it is 48. Yeah, right.
Just need to confirm, you know, because making this not with his, you know, no, well, he's here, so yeah.
Yep, Divine Smite is base level, first level spell slot is 2d8, so each increased level.
Yeah.
Maximum we can do is 68 on fiend, and minimum is 5d8.
Why is that GM rolled? Whatever, that's 25. I accidentally clicked on it. Well, that's 25 points of rain damage. So 13 plus, yeah, that's nasty.
Is it me or is our group kind of considered a war crime now?
Oh, what?
A war crime.
I mean, if the Geneva Convention were here, you'd be in trouble.
For what?
Mm-hmm.
Smacking a demon man made out of snakes?
Alright, you keep on forgetting demons don't have rights. Anyways, that will
Yeah,
end
fuck
his
demons.
turn.
Devils
literally.
is what, motherfucker. In fact, I would like to use a free action to yell out, Asmodeus is better than you.
Anyways, that's the end of its turn. Chad Grub will... the absolute Chad Grub, absolute mad lad, will crawl 30 feet, 5 feet, because of the enhanced movement, and will hold his action to get this attack.
Absolutely.
If it gets close. This grub, though, is a bit of a coward, so he will stay behind. But he will not run away, so give him some credit there. This Frost Salamander will happily, ever so joyously, probably because of the influence of Jack Frost. What's the movement speed? Ooh, right. So, yeah, 65 feet of movement. Over here, and then over here. To give anyone who's standing, like, here, or, you know, anyone there advantage.
Anyone in this line.
Yeah. And we'll make, let's see here, get this, 5 attacks. 4 claw attacks and 1 bite.
Nice.
Oh, only 2 of those hit, and 1 bite. That does not hit. So, and it's non-magical as well, so only 8 points of piercing damage as he rends into its hide. Oh, blasted mongrel!
See, if I had known, I figured it would have had to like attacks that would count as magical. If I'd known that, I would have fucking cast Holy Weapon on it. I would have imbued its claws. Oh well, I'll save that for Griffin then.
Yeah. So, is that the end of its
for me?
turn? Yes, it is.
Sorry, I'm away from my thing because
The
I'm
holy
waiting
weapon for your weapon.
Yeah, I was like,
cool.
when it comes to my turn, I can cast as a bonus action Holy Weapon. It'll drop my concentration of Blizzard, but essentially, the weapon become magical for the sake of overcoming resistances. I believe.
No, that's mean.
I can also do something like that, Kobold's Fury, where does an extra 2d8 damage to any creatures that are bigger than you.
Well, mine does also 2d8 radiant damage, and like each creature.
Also, that is the end of his turn. So now it's Yana, your familiar's turn, but they can't move due to fear, if I recall correctly.
Can't I, at the start of my turn, make a save?
Does not say that, so no.
So
You're frightened until someone either it balls up. Actually, at the end of its turn, I'll say you can have it make a wisdom save.
Here, let me at least help you out. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
probably talk to someone in real life.
IRL stuff likely. What are you doing for Yana?
Roll wisdom. Oh, what the?
You didn't mean to like that.
Yeah, it's alright, we'll just ignore that. The 2 on the wisdom save. What a shame. Now
I might reroll.
In that case.
I think I'll reroll that.
Okay, and I'll roll for the rhyme grub, who succeeds, and he is no longer a bitch.
Jesus Christ! Yana, what the fuck?
How the turns have tabled.
How? Like Yana only has no wisdom modifier now.
No, only it has an 11.
That's just
How sad.
again. That's why I was like
The Chad rhyme worm grub.
You'd think this would do anything.
Yeah.
Aren't they like too stupid to be afraid?
Oh.
Well,
Anyways.
I think that would require an intelligence of
Vera, top of the round, starting with you. What do you do? Oh yeah, we're actually we'll stop here because I don't want to start with somebody else at the top of the round and nobody else gets their turn afterwards.
Okay.
So what do you guys think of the fight so far?
I love larger than life combat encounter.
Well, you guys are at the level where larger than life is kind of the expected.
Well, it feels like that we were kind of like I was expecting to fight Owlbears. If we're known to actually be hunting a demon, I feel like proper prep time would have been needed. Because
Yeah, but here's the thing.
deal with it.
I agree. Counter argument. You have knocked it down beyond a third of its health. In just a single round, you have knocked it past a third of its health.
And I'm
To be fair, Typhon isn't like the biggest bad of the bad.
And I'm still setting stuff up. I have to set up my Verdant expands. There's a whole bunch of.
Yeah, I understand that you guys are could be properly set to be like facing this thing. I just feel like I could have had more. It feels like I could have had more time to properly prepared for this kind of shit. Because I don't have very strong.
I agree. Fair point.
It was surprising, but at the same time, could have gotten help from the fallen angels upstairs.
Yeah.
And fall into a trap of now we're owed to fallen angels who are fallen from Helm's grace.
Well, so I.
Well, one of them has. The other guys, they just appear to be some,
Cult.
tortured guys. They're just hanging around this fucker.
To be fair, he did say that it was a trap that we were supposed to be a sacrifice for.
Well, that's what this guy claims, but keep in mind, he's a demon. Can you really trust a demon's word as truth?
True.
Yeah, but again, it's like I get that like we could have gotten help from those angels, but it still feels like there would have been like a catch-22. Now get us out of this cave so we can wreak havoc about humanity. No, thank you. I'm not falling for that dumb shit.
I don't know about wreaking havoc, but
Even fallen angels have standards.
Well,
Especially ones with a rather dubious name.
to be fair, I don't mean like straight up havoc, but they could be havoc in their own way. You know, it could be detrimental to other people what they could be doing.
Speaking of which, you might want to stop the recording now.
Okay.